I'll tell you what the fuck Goonie Goo Goo is, Gus. You know what the fuck Goonie Goo Goo is, Gus? She's a fucking Sasquatch. Let's start this early, I guess. Hold on, I gotta take care of some business. Pin that. Well, I was gonna try and get a quick 10 millimeter in before we started this, but Mark had to pull me out of the bushes here with his Goonie Goo Goo. What's up, Bryce? Cooler. Yes, just the right person for shit talking. What's up? What's going on there, Chris? What's up, Zach? Toolbox clock, yes, sir. Cooler, did you see my comment in your post about the car being on the dyno? Did you see my comment, sir? Badass thing. What up? What up? Still fast truck. Mr. Mike in the house. Cooler's like shit talking, huh? You notice I did not bring up your name, Cooler. I did. Yes. See? So what do you think about that, Cooler? Let me guess. Either one answer is sorry, it's too late. I already ordered more parts to make it faster, or sorry, B, freaking already got a buyer for it. I was hoping. Now my hoping his next comment is no and no. That would make me happy. Hey, there he is himself. What's up, Chris?
What's going on?
Sonata, what's up, bud?
Sitting here at the house playing a little bit of video games.
Who are you playing with online? You playing with Xander and them or no?
No. I ain't played. Hell, me, Ken, Alex, and all them, we ain't played probably in the past months.
Really?
Been too busy at the shop, and then all.
Yeah, true. By the time you get home, you got enough time to fucking shit, shower, shave, fucking eat your dinner, and kiss your wife and go to bed.
That's basically about it.
Yeah. So what'd you think about my comment?
Fine with me. I don't care.
No, I mean, did you already have like plans on making it faster between now and then, or are you happy with the way it is now?
Probably not. Probably gonna stay the way it is right now because.
Awesome.
I mean, we did a little. We joked around at the dyno. We were.
Those torque numbers look low. All those numbers look low.
It's the gear in it. The 373s, even though the dyno compensates for it, I know well enough from seeing cars back in the day on dynos, it still negates numbers a little bit when you have that, have a gear, like that much of a gear in it from the stock gear.
So on your car, fifth gear is 1-to-1, correct?
Seventh.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, whoa. That's because it's a 10-speed auto. That's right.
Yeah,
I forgot.
It was dynoed in sixth.
On the 6 speeds, the 5 speed, the fifth gear was 1-to-1, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my car, I think fourth gear is 1-to-1 or closest to it.
Probably. But I mean, here's the way I look at it. I mean, we had a customer's car that made just a little bit less power than I did and went a little bit faster, but that's also because he had a converter in the car. So take those power numbers with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I know. I mean, just like Ken always says, man, the freaking ET slip tells all.
Especially, me trapping almost 112. I mean, that's low 6 tier.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I'm not even stressing it. So.
I saw a video of an 1100 horsepower GT500 on Palm Beach Dyno today that ran 570s in the eighth.
Well, that's the one thing. When you start getting under or start getting it around a certain ET mile per hour, it takes a lot more power to start going any faster than that.
Oh yeah, and a lot more money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, dude, just to get my car to freaking, which I don't even really want to or plan to do, but to get my car to 1100 horsepower, I would literally have to spend probably at least 10 to 15,000, maybe even more.
More than that, because the DCT don't like to be over 900, does it not?
Well, you can get some passes in, but it's like, you try to do, anything funny or try to run it. You can't hot lap it like you can a car that's only got 700 or 800 horsepower. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean it's just one of them things. That's I'm happy where I'm at. That also tells me, like I said, what I planned on doing, putting the gears in the back, is taking some stress off the 10R80. So it's only putting down, 760 a tire. You know what? I mean, to say I can drive it and enjoy it.
Yep, dude. Like I said, right now, just like my car, man, it's a happy street car, and can still freaking have fun at the track with it.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy.
Heck yeah, man. I would be too. Thing's beautiful. Freaking runs great. Looks great.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Mach 1 over there being all silent, just sitting there like,
He's just looking in the mirror, seeing how pretty his lips are.
Damn. Wow. Yeah. Woo. Actually, I was looking up stuff on the internet while you were talking.
Wait. Oh, that's right. So Jamie, she's visiting her dad right now in PA, and her dad's got a freaking S197 GT500 with 1,000 horsepower, supposedly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she said she had to get her Mustang fixed in, and her dad wasn't happy. Apparently, either he didn't know she was taking it, or she took him for a ride that he wasn't expecting. One or the other. What's up, Shell? Hey, Rich.
One of the friends came with here around here has got I think it's a 13-14 500. It might be an 11-12. I can't remember. It's the last hoorah S187 500. Built motor, built everything. The car puts down like over 1,200 at the tire.
Yeah, 14 was the last hurrah for the S197 500.
Yeah.
That's the car I was going to get before I got my 500. Actually, no, that's the car I was contemplating before I got the Roush, was an S197 500. It was tough between that or a Laguna Seca Boss, a 13, the black and gray one.
I ain't gonna lie to you. One of my friends in Memphis, he had a Laguna, and he got to do the track experience with it and all that stuff. And plus, he actually put a Whipple on his then he got rid of it a few months later.
Huh.
And now,
sorry to hear that, Rosanna.
And now he's actually in a 19 or 20 RS3 convertible. And he even said, I'm done. He said, I'm done building big power. He said, I'm just here to enjoy it. He said, the only thing is him and his grandson do is they're building like a late 40s, early 50s Ford F1 or like a Ford F1 pickup or Ford F100 pickup.
See, that's what I find. A lot of guys, they add the big power to the car. They go and run the great times. But then after a while, it's almost like they get burned out by it and freaking bring it back to like 700-800 and make it just a happy car,
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Street Bucks?
Well, Don, my buddy in Memphis, he's had cars back in the day, like where he used to do all the points races and stuff like that, and the fast forwards and stuff like that. I mean, hell, he had a coupe that would run in the low 8s, high 7s at Memphis Motorsports Park, and was street drivable back then.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's already had his fun, and now he's in his late 60s, so he's had his fun.
Well, that's why I say it's always funner chasing NA times instead of just throwing big boost and going real fast. Chasing NA times, you're always reaching for something. You know what I mean?
See, if people always ask me, or not always ask me, if people did ask me why I drive my car the way I do, it's like, dude, I didn't get my first fast car, which was basically, the 96 Cobra was kind of fast. Not really. It's still 350 horsepower. My first fast car to me was the Roush. And I didn't get that till I was, 47, 46 years of age? So I'm still loving this supercharger life. You know what I mean? Even if it is only 770, it's still fun as fuck.
Oh yeah.
770s. That's fast your car goes?
That's the horsepower.
Oh, I thought you meant times, but say, damn.
No.
So I'd sugar the gas tank. That's as fast as it goes.
Yeah. What's up, boss man? Oh boy, here we go.
Jeez.
Funny man, boss man. I was sold on a DCT. Yeah, I bet you are stupid fast. And you haven't even driven at 30 miles, probably. Wait till you get playing with those paddles for a while. You're gonna be
Probably
loving
ain't,
life.
probably ain't even got on it real good yet.
Nope, it's probably still not broken.
Well, I guarantee
You know
it's
what's
not broke in.
What's cool about the new Corvettes, or at least the Z06, I saw in that video with the Speed Phenom, the kid that just took possession of the new Z06. You can't, even if you try to punch that car, it won't get on it until it hits the 500-mile mark. As soon as it gets to the 500-mile mark, it literally lets you say, "Okay, do what you want."
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
When Cam was at when we were at the he was at the old shop down in Jackson at the tent shop. One of Alex's friends, I think, came down from Nashville and actually traded his Mustang in and got one of the first new Corvettes, and that's the reason why he drove it to Jackson was to put miles on it to get it to open up.
Yep. Yeah, stupid fast. Yeah, exactly. This is the same thing he says. What did 91? So yeah, Fox, Cobra, Roush, then the 500. Yes. Only 4 Mustangs. Too scared of my dad's car. Really good.
Damn, you've only had 4 Mustangs?
That's it. Just 4.
Holy crap.
Yep.
Jeez.
I told you, dude, I really didn't get anything fast till I was in my 40s.
Damn, you still in the baby mode.
Exactly. Now you know why I drive the way I do. I'm like a damn 18-year-old kid every time I had to get the wheel of a car.
I've only had, I'm trying to think, my California, the 16, 97, the 86, the Cobra.
I'm not even going to.
I've had 6.
I'm not even going to begin to try to count the number of cars I've had.
The thing about it is that I don't care how many cars you had, but when I was growing up and get in Indy cars in my younger days, well, shoot, man, at that time I had a fast car. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now times are totally different. Cars you're buying 12-second cars right off the showroom floor.
Yep.
Shit, 11 in Sublime's case.
You get right. So
oh boy.
And if you went 12s back in the day, shit, you was super fast.
I'm telling you, if you went 12s back in the day, you was good. Like Gary said, if you went 12s back in the day, dude, you had something. You had a car a lot of people talked about.
Yep.
Because, dude, I'm gonna tell you, it was hard, man. I mean, back then, I'm sure Gary's the same way I was. You just didn't have a whole lot of money to go out and buy all these big speed parts and all that kind of shit. Hell, you made do with what you had.
My dad owned a junkyard, and I pulled that shit out of a junkyard.
Damn right. That's where I got all my parts from junkyard.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was it. So when it gets right down to the point of it, I mean, my 70, 305 horsepower back in the day was a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Damn
my
right.
2004 Mach 1 had 305 horsepower. Now a 6-cylinder's got more than that.
Yeah. I mean, my first car when I was 16 was that 69 Roadrunner. And I'm going to tell you what, that was a lot of car for a 16-year-old kid because that some big block was quick. It was fast.
Well played, Ken 10. Well played.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, but you had a lot of car up under you too, though. That was back then. 69 Roadrunner was a big car.
Well, I mean, and that's it. So I mean, I had a 70 Mach 1. You know what I mean? So that car is fast, but I'm going to tell you what I had was a 289. It was a 67 Mustang 289 with 302 heads, solid lift cam, 4-speed. Hey, that thing was a monster.
Dude, the fastest car I had back in the day. I'm sorry, Sublime. Go ahead.
That's all right. I just wanted to address stupid fast comments there, right there. We're about, the DCT feels like a manual when you're driving it. So basically the easiest way I would think to explain it is when you take your foot off the gas. On non-DCT cars, you take your foot off the gas, the car starts rolling pretty quick. You know what I mean? Whereas with a DCT, it almost literally starts rolling like you're letting a foot bringing a clutch up off, releasing a clutch, which is kind of, takes a little getting used to. But, yeah, it's weird. Go ahead, Salt. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, when I traded that Roadrunner for that damn Vega with the big block in it, I'm going to tell you that car actually scared the shit out of me. That car was fast. Because don't get me wrong, 69 Roadrunner was fast back in the day. But when I traded for that damn little Vega with that big block in it, I'm gonna tell you, that was a whole new world for me. That bitch was quick and it didn't handle nothing like that damn Roadrunner.
But
Something like
you know,
Paul.
but the thing about it is, I had that '67 Mustang with that 302 or 289 with 302 heads, and you know, and it was all bored out and stuff. It was a fast car. But that was a 4-speed top loader, dude. I could snatch gears in that thing and not even use the clutch.
Yeah,
You know,
them were the good old days, right?
those were the good old days.
Yeah, they were. They were the good old days.
And if
You
know
try
what I'm
that
saying,
shit now, you tear up these damn transmissions in a heartbeat. You try that shit
if
these
you
days.
get up close on my 70 Mach 1 today, you can see that car. You know, I mean, at one time it ran good. Because my body on my Mach 1 is definitely twisted up a little bit. The body lines and stuff will not, you know, you'd have to do a lot to that car to get that. You'd have to put out a frame machine to get it straight.
Cooler,
Okay,
you plan
you
on
had-
going to the track anytime soon?
Do
Huh?
what now?
You plan on going to the track anytime soon?
We were hoping they were going to open up tonight, but the owner, the guy that runs the track, they closed it for tonight. They said due to weather, and then his son made a post like a couple hours later. They're going up to Dyersburg to do a no prep shootout.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, but stupid fast truck, I hate to tell you that. It's even more imperfect.
So yes and no for Blue. We've had this conversation already. It drives kind of like a manual, but you don't technically shift anything. So he's already calling bullshit.
Hmm.
Ken 10, what's up?
Ken 10 says, did I hear Dyersburg, Tennessee? Oh boy, here he is. He's already ready to say bullshit. Bullshit.
It is a manual transmission, 100%. It's a computer is controlling electronic motors to engage the clutches. 100%. Computer is.
Oh,
I got rid of it.
All right.
It is an electronic controlled manual transmission. It has 2 clutches. A couple of the gears run on one clutch and a couple of the gears run on the other clutch. And it's
Okay.
engaged in 2 gears at the same time.
How many times are we going to have this discussion?
a lot.
Jeez, him.
I'm
You know,
going to make sure that it sinks
what-
in.
What kind of transmission is it? What kind of
I'll make you
transmission in the car?
A dual clutch manual transmission.
But what kind of trans is it?
A computer controlled dual clutch mechanical transmission.
It's a Tremec.
Okay.
So it's a manual shift. Me and you've already had this conversation.
Yep. Me and you are on the same page.
Right.
I'm just getting the other, people on the same page.
See, look what Dude says. Look what Dude
Yeah.
says. Electronic control means non-manual in my book.
It is okay. So it is a manual transmission that not. Hang on, let me try to rephrase this.
Hold on
Oh,
here.
he threw the girl word in there. Holy shit.
It does not have the man pedal.
Oh boy, here we go.
So
I can tell you what, it is a very sophisticated fucking transmission because it's
it's a
a
very
cool deal.
sophisticated manual transmission.
Yes, it's a very cool transmission, is what it
And
is.
it takes a very sophisticated person to drive it.
Then why in the hell are you driving it?
Let me tell you something, Sublime. The thing about it is that when you put that car in manual, you miss gears.
You damn sure did now.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing that
That's
now.
a
I've been
fancy
driving it in nothing
automatic.
but manual.
I don't want to hear it no more.
You won't?
Yes, dudes with wrenches. Yes, you could put a computer in that car to drive and steer that car. Yes, the GT500 can be an automated car with a manual transmission. Yes, if it's a DCT.
I bet that
Well,
Super Fast Truck.
go
Super
ahead.
Fast Truck. I bet that really surprised the shit out of you when you first started driving it, and it started changing it as fast as it did. I bet you was like, "Holy shit, this thing ain't nothing like an automatic I've ever drove."
Oh, dude, it's like beep, 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 beep.
We got to think
Yeah,
about Ford's been doing it for years with the last generation of Focus, it's an automated manual.
And Mad Motorhead, I have to disagree with that. It is a fancy manual transmission for girls.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Let's get a girl's opinion.
Well, you can
And
call
your
me a
wife could
girl
drive
because
it
I'm gonna
just
tell you,
fine.
you can call me a girl then because I'd like to have one of them. I think it's a cool ass transmission.
Funny, man.
Have you considered why Ford is going back away from them?
Why are
Back
they?
away from what?
They're going back away from the DTCs and going back to the manual transmissions.
Nothing like the girly
Well,
DCT.
The 500
So-
hadn't been released yet, so we don't know. The DCT could be in the new S650 500. We don't know
Yeah,
yet.
I
wait
got
a
a
second.
call.
Wait a second. So the girl automatic, Cooler up there, I guess he's a girl too, huh? Oh, and he ducks out just as I say that. What is he doing? He better have hit the back button on accident.
Like I'm saying,
Yeah.
I guarantee you the 650, the S650 500 will have a DCT in it. Guarantee
Listen.
it will.
You got to understand something.
No, it won't.
Cooler knows how to drive.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Oh boy. There we
Okay,
go.
Sublime, why are you saying the 650 500 won't have a DCT?
Oh, the 500. Sorry, I thought you meant all S650s. Never mind.
No,
Yes,
no,
yes.
no,
Agreed.
no.
Agreed.
I said the 650 500 will
Yes.
most likely, in my opinion, I think they're going to still use the DCT.
Totally agree.
I say they're still going to use the DCT, but I also believe that they're going to go also a complete manual because that's what people are asking for.
You know what, Gary? If they do, I'm going to be interested in seeing the number sales between the two. Which one, if the full manual sells more or if the DCT one sells more?
The younger
I better
guys,
be pretty equal because there's a lot of guys that obviously use those things for tracks, you know what I mean, for road coursing, and obviously want the
younger guys will go for the DCT and the older guys will go for the manuals.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I think it'd
But
be the
I'm just-
exact opposite.
See, I'm looking at it like Sublime just said, track focused. A lot of people like having that shifter there, even though I know they got the paddle shifter for the DCT. But there's a lot of old school drivers. I'm just curious
Shell.
if they would choose the full manual stick or would they go with the DCT now that they have driven those cars on a track and
What's up,
see
Roland?
what the capabilities of the DCT is on the track. I'm just wondering if they would go back to a manual stick.
I'd always go with manual personally. Sorry, I'm getting over laryngitis. I had to jump in because I heard all
But
the
I
girl,
mean,
the battle, the girl, the stuff. So I just jumped in to say hi.
you can go and you can say whatever you want to say, but that's what I'm saying is that people are wanting the manuals back. A lot of them. I mean, people love the DCT because it's a great it's a great setup. Don't get me wrong. It's fast.
My
But
dad
people
said-
like the manuals.
my
Yeah,
dad
I
said-
agree, Gary.
My dad said he'll never have a Mustang without a manual.
I don't know,
Hear that?
Rich. Like I said, I think I will. I agree with Gary. I think they'll listen to the people. Ford's usually pretty good at doing that.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, I got a call. Okay.
They just, I don't know though, because you got to look at it. They have a lot of money and a lot of research time invested in that DCT. I just don't know if they will actually put a manual back in a 500 due to just the amount of money, the investment they have in that transmission.
You know what though? The amount of money, they're worried more about the sales.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right there on the back end. Yeah, they're worried about the sales.
They want
That's all I
to please the bigger crowd, so they're going to have both. That's my feeling. Look, my wife won't have a Mustang unless it's a manual shift. That's it. That's my wife.
Shell wants a nice firm stick in her hand. She don't want no flimsy paddles.
Give me a stick.
Well, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a female that would prefer a flimsy handle over a stiff handle?
You tell me, Mr. 4-inch.
Hey, even though I got a 4-inch, hey, look, even though I got a 4-inch, they still rather have that motherfucker stiff than limp.
But the thing about it is, when they go down on salty, it's more like chewing bubble gum anymore instead of.
That's right. That's right. They ain't even know if they're to blow. Look, they ain't even know if they're to blow a bubble.
Give me a stick and a 9-inch.
And a hot
I
dog
get-
to throw down the hallway.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not.
9-inch.
I'm not even going to damn comment on that, Jamie. I'm gonna stay out of that one.
I'll go there. Where do you want that 9-inch?
I can't. All I can do is give you the stick. 9-inch, you have to look for somebody else. I can't do it.
No, yeah, you're right because you had a Mopar, which means you got an 8 3/4.
So anyhow, Ford Blue Gauge said he got a call. That's why he fell off. And the new Shelby 500 won't be built by Ford. It'll be built by Shelby. Ford building their own performance cars again.
I'm looking for my old.
So I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering if they're going to let Shelby build the 500, which we know they are. I wonder if Ford's going to bring out their version of a new 302 Boss.
Well, if you think about it, that's what's next. That's logically what's next because so far we've had a 350, we've had a 500, we had a Mach. The next logical step is going to be
The Boss. Yep.
Hang on.
Yeah, but what version of the Boss they bring out? Do they put the Coyote motor in it and make a 302? Or since they are experimenting with the damn 7.3, are they going to put the 7.3 in there and make it a damn like a 427?
They
well,
they have a 6.8 coming up.
yeah, that's exactly what I said. You got a 6.8 coming out.
So
I-
what's
I-
the cubic inch on
I
a
only
6?
know about I only know about the 6.8 because I did a thing today.
But how many cubic inches is 6.8?
I'm looking right now.
It's 414.
Well, they can make that a 427 easy.
Oh, look who's back. Stick on a
Oh, yeah.
9-inch. He's wild.
Who's got their phone turned sideways or whatever?
It's probably
That's-
me.
That's Jamie.
How do I not turn it sideways like that? Like,
Yeah, you got to turn it like camera view.
Now,
um,
my thing is that I really feel the Dark Horse was kind of the replacement for the Boss.
Do you really?
That was kind of my feelings about it.
I have been toying with that idea, but there's so many good car Mustang enthusiasts out there. Don't you think if Ford, like Sublime says, Ford listens to their customers very well, they're all because they never brought out a 302 version of the S550. So I'm just wondering, do you think they will bring one out in the 650?
But the thing about it is that they beat those cars to death already. They needed to come out with something new. That's why they came out with the Dark Horse.
Hey, and I'm a fan of the Dark Horse. I do love it. I love everything about that car. I think it's a fucking beautiful car.
I truly believe that if they do come out with something, they're going to come out with a bigger cubic inch Boss, not a 302.
So I think you're thinking like me. It'll be like a 427 then.
Or 429.
Yeah. Well, 429. You're right.
I know one thing that'd probably be a nice option group to bring back for the new 650, but I doubt they'll do it since Ford technically killed it back in '98. Would be bring back the GTS Mustangs, a truly fully stripped GT.
I had one. I had a 96.
Damn, dude, you need a muffler on that fucking damn putwood truck. That something sounds like shit.
let's try that.
That's
you gotta
better
let
than.
me know he can come back up here because you got more spaces.
Yeah, Blue, he can have 10 up here. So if you want to come back up on a panel, he's got room.
I'm actually.
Where did Ford Blue?
Actually,
I don't even see Ford Blue's comment.
Yeah, he had a comment up a little bit. Somebody had called him. That's why he dropped off.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm actually in my my bedroom in my dad's new house. He kind of set it up like my old one growing up, sorta. So I'm in my new bedroom.
But Gary might be hitting on something. They might not never bring out the Boss. The Dark Horse could be the replacement for it.
That's just my feelings now. I don't know. I mean, you hear people talking all the time, and some people are right, some of them ain't. You know what I mean? So
that is a brand new thing for Ford. They introduced a name of a Mustang that has never been introduced. So they're going to ride that wave really hard because they're not going to introduce that name and just leave it what it is. I do think they're going to have bigger plans for the Dark Horse. I think they're going to bring out a really badass version of that car.
It's either that or they need to bring back something with one of the versions of the 650, like we had. What was it, 96? You had the Mystic Cobra. in 03-04, you had the Mr. Chrome cover. They need to bring back something like that for like a 1 or 2 year thing too.
What's up, Joe?
Yeah, but see, you got to look at it. That's only basically an exterior package. It's not a performance package.
You're right. It's not, but it would also be. It also would be like, basically like something like maybe not. I guess exclusivity or something like that, where it's only like a numbered car where they only make like 500 of them with this particular paint code or limited edition, something like that.
Yeah, but see, to me in today's time though, just thinking, just me, and it's dangerous when I think. But do you think that would sell? I mean, look at the Bullet. It flopped. I mean, that was a big ass flop for Ford.
Well, see, yeah, but at the same time, but you got to think like this too. Like, look at all the new colors that Ford's released here lately. You got the mischievous purple, which almost looks like almost so purple it's black until the sun hits it. Antimatter blue, the same thing. It's black until the sun hits it, and it turns blue.
I like erection green.
Like what, Gary?
Erection green.
Oh God.
I like the antimatter blue. That's what I want.
Yeah, the antimatter blue is pretty.
It is. That one car we done was that we put the blower on was actually that antimatter blue, and the guy actually done a lot of other paint work underneath the hood and stuff like that. And I mean, it is a pretty color, especially at night. No lights in it; it looks black. As soon as the light hits it, you see that blue come out.
That's why I ordered for the 23.
Stupid fast truck's got a point there.
Yeah.
Stupid fast truck's got a point there. Not everybody like black and green, so that's probably what helped kill the Bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to me, I think that was just a flop from the beginning. I don't know why they created that car. I mean, seriously,
The S550 Bullet, I think, was a nice car.
Me too, but it was just like an out of place car. I mean, what place did it carry other than the little chrome around the windows and being green or being black? I mean, really, what place did it fill? It didn't fill no place.
The people that love the Bullet, bro.
I
know. I mean, it didn't, unless you're just a Bullet fan, it didn't tick any boxes for nobody because it didn't really offer anything. If you think about it.
I mean, no, it's like you said, it's like a dark Highland Green Mach 1.
That's why I ordered the antimatter blue for 23 today.
So you ordered you a brand new car?
For the family, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not a car, but it's a good family vehicle, and it's cheaper to order it new than it is to get used right now.
Hey, Ford Blue, the S550 had the 480 horsepower Mach 1 engine in it. It had the engine before the Mach 1 did. With the GT350 intake in it on it.
But
the S550.
I won't see it until like April.
Was it the 2019?
Yeah, but what damn what year model Bullet are you talking about, Blue? Because
he's talking about the 01 Bullet.
It's got to be because he's talking about a 2-valve. I'm like that wasn't released in the S550.
Well, you got to think about it. The Bullet nameplate. What was the first year was what 6970.
What year car was that Steve McQueen drove?
The Bullet was 67 or 68.
Okay, yeah. And then it was revived in 01. Then they revived it in 07, 08, and then they revived it again in 19. So
I'm just saying, other than being a Steve McQueen, basically, not even the car, but just being a Steve McQueen fan, the Bullet just really didn't offer anything other than a color and some chrome trim options and a little bit of interior look. Didn't have anything performance, really.
It was 20 horsepower.
Jump up and down about. Yeah, I mean, but shit, what was 20 horsepower, honestly?
Yeah.
I mean, in a Coyote, you're never going to be able to fill that in a Coyote, honestly.
I didn't know much about the 6.8 until today.
Because, I mean, they still didn't make any torque. Coyotes still don't make no torque.
How much architecture difference is in the 6.8 is it compared to the 7.3?
It's the same. It's a D-stroke smaller bore than the 7.3 Godzilla.
It's the same block. It is D-stroke, smaller bore.
Ooh,
'Cause,
so maybe
The
it's just gonna
same,
be
the
just
same push rod. It's only got like 40. It's like 40 less torque than the Godzilla. They're using the same 10-speed transmission. I think it's the 10R100, not the 10R140. But
That's
So-
what
Yeah,
RAV4 is out looking for. Okay. What's up, Spencer?
But
sounds like
uh,
Ford's done
Cooler,
made a modern
Cooler, do you ever
version of
watch
that
Revit
FE.
Evan?
and
You
it's
ever watch
also
Revit?
lesser, it's also less compression than the 7.3 just by a little bit. So you probably take a little more boost for the 6.8.
Sounds like Ford, like I said, sounds like Ford's done come out with a new modern FE where you got multiple displacements with the same block.
I
Right.
ordered
That's all it is.
I ordered Super Duty today.
And
6.8.
they're wanting so you can boost it. That's what it sounds like.
It's like 414, I believe. If I'm-
91.
To put boost on that Godzilla, you got to do a lot of stuff to it.
it's the mini,
Yeah.
it's the Minizilla. But
If
that's
you-
what I ordered in my
So
truck.
the 6.8 sounds like you're going to be able to boost it.
Because I got bullets. Bullets to spare.
But seeing my dad's new Power Stroke out there in the garage was like kind of got me truck fever, like or something. Not project drivable project. So I'm gonna get rid of the Rubicon and get the Super Duty.
Hey, guys, have a good night. I'm going to pop off here. I got to work in the morning.
All right, Gary.
All right,
Take
Mr.
care,
Gary.
sir.
Have a good
You
night.
have a good night, sir. Take care, bud.
Thanks for coming in, man.
And Mark, why ain't you up here tonight with your Canadian accent and your hoose?
And I'm
Singing some
flying,
docking.
I'm also flying out again, out of the country tomorrow. So
Oh, boy.
yeah, another one of them. So
Back to the cheap liquor.
huh?
Back to the cheap liquor.
Yep, the toilet wine.
I understand the next time we see you, you're going to be a little saucy sitting in a hotel room.
Next time you see me, I might have the matching septum piercing that Sam just got.
Oh, wait, what?
She got her septum pierced. So her nose. So and she's like, come on, get it, it'll be fun. I'm like, hold on. Let me think about it.
I got you, Mark. I don't blame you. I'd be on the couch with the old lady, too. I can't say I blame you, sir. Kids in bed, old lady on the couch. Sounds like a good time to me.
Mm-hmm.
Time to break in one of those cushions.
You have
So
to
cooler.
warn the stranger.
I noticed in one of Ken's posts on IG that the amount of cars sitting out front was nowhere near what it was
No,
at
because
Fort Takeover.
Because they're
No,
on the side of the building.
Oh,
I've actually been working on getting them out now. We've got several out. So right now I've only got two S550s on the side, S550 up front, a Crown Vic, and two trucks.
Y'all still
Wow.
got a Fox body. Y'all still got a Fox body over there too, right? Not
Got
Ken's,
two,
but somebody
actually.
else. Yeah. And y'all got a New Edge over there too, right?
Yes, still got that one, but that's inside the shop.
Damn, see, I know more about what you got up there than you do.
I'm just tired.
So what's the
But I've been talking to your boss. So,
what's y'all's opinions on the 10R140?
I have no idea.
What?
All I know is a 10R80.
yeah,
You start talking about legal terms, then you done fucking completely lost me because all I know is a 10R80.
Well,
10R140
for the Super Duty.
behind the Power Stroke. I mean, if I remember correctly, I want to say Brett has the transmission guy at the dealership. I think has gone into a couple of them, but I'd have to talk to him to find out for sure what all he's actually had to go into them for, as far as like longevity and what breaks in and stuff like that.
91, I sure am glad I reread that because I totally read that last word wrong.
What do you think?
I
It's
mean,
a 20s?
no, I thought it said panties.
Oh my god!
And I was like, damn, unicorn panties? I'm like, damn, what kind of game are you and your wife playing there, Mark? That's what I was thinking in my head.
Well, I'll say that they're already experimenting with that, and they already have prototypes out in Japan with the V8s running on hydrogen. It's
Rotisserie style smoked with a
someone
mustard
did,
and salt.
someone did a hydrogen LS too. I forget. Who
Oh,
it was.
I didn't say hello to you. I'm sorry. What's up, Wheel of Thrill? Sorry, I didn't say hello to you, buddy.
Well, get back up here.
I just didn't order the Power Stroke because I couldn't
Yeah.
justify the cost.
It was like
Blue.
$10,000 to $12,000.
Blue's not coming back up here right now.
Yeah, I was and maintenance. Like I like to drive my things without and then maintenance is expensive on them. And
I like to drive my thing. Oh, shut up.
the new diesels are I don't know. Like you got the EPA got to them and they just don't appeal to me right now. I'm not towing 20,000 pounds every day, so I don't think I need a diesel.
Well, that's
That
one.
7.3 gas. Somebody was towing 22,000 pounds with the 7.3 gas across country, 1,800 miles, and they got almost 8 miles to the gallon. So it's not bad. My dad's getting 9 miles to the gallon, towing 12, 13,000 pound camper. So
I get 8
Well, I'll
miles
tell
per
you-
gallon.
The 7.3, they got a monster ass load of torque.
And that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say too. And plus, you actually got I forget what one of the other YouTube channels did a review on them, TFL, and they put them side by side, a Power Stroke and the 7.3 Godzilla gas burner, and they actually said off road the Godzilla did better because it didn't have that extra 500-600 pounds hanging over the front end of it.
I ordered the 6.8. I took a gamble. I know it's the first year of them, but it's the same block as the 7.3. So
It's gonna
I
be
think
interesting, it's gonna be interesting to see how much less fuel, if it does drink any less fuel than the 7.3 will, since it's got less capacity.
I also ordered it with the 430 rear because of towing. You can get the 430 or the 373 with the both gassers. I got the 430.
What's up, Ice Spider?
430 might kill you a little bit on gas mileage.
With the 10 speed.
I got a question for you because I just came in. Which size did you order? The 250, 350?
She ordered 9-inch. I'm just
Well, I already have on order a 23, but it's a diesel. I want diesel.
I ordered the 23 250 gasser.
Wait, I thought you said you went non-diesel, Pinks.
Huh?
I thought you said you went non-diesel.
No, he
I
said he went diesel.
because it's got a higher towing capacity.
Oh, I knew that, but I thought you went the other way. Okay.
Well, I wanted to. I really did because I love the sound of the 7.3.
Yeah.
One of my coworkers has a 7.3. It's a 22. Thing
What's up,
sounds
Josh?
easy. He put an exhaust on it. Sounds great on it, and it's just got power. But I had to stick with the diesel.
They say the
gotcha.
7.3 on the towing capacity, they say it's got an ass load of torque as far as towing, because that's basically what they built the motor
Not
for.
compared to the 1,200 foot-pounds of torque my engine will have.
Oh, you
Well,
got-
yeah, I get you.
For a gas burner, it does make a lot of low end torque.
For
ordered the
gas,
high-
it does really well.
You ordered the high output
What's
diesel.
up, Rattle Trap?
Yeah, I ordered the limited, so it comes with the high output.
I got the 6.8 gas 8-foot bed super cab 250.
Nice.
Oh, what's up, Josh? What's going on, bud?
It'll
package?
pull my car trailer, my camper, and it will serve as a daily driver, family vehicle, and and it was actually
Get
cheaper.
anything?
Huh?
Oh yeah, it's $12,000 cheaper than the diesel.
Well, it was cheaper to actually order it new and wait because I was gonna get a used 7.3 with 50,000 miles. And it was $55,000. I'm like, look, let's see what I can do at the Ford dealership. So I pulled the trigger.
Well, I just know that to not get the diesel that I got, it's $12,000 cheaper. But they don't sell the package I got with the gas. They only sell it with the diesel.
I got I basically got a work truck with options.
Yeah, that's what I used to. That's what my old 350 was. I love that truck. It was a good truck, but
They used to damn make it where you can order the trucks like you used to back in the day without a drivetrain in them and just put an old 5.9 Cummins in them.
oh, wouldn't that be nice?
No emissions.
What's up, T. Hessler? What's up, sucker?
What's going on, T?
I'm looking for my prom dress, but it's not in here.
Big fat goober.
What color did you go with on yours, Jamie?
The blue,
Antimatter blue.
Yeah, antimatter blue. I
So-
almost had to look at the build sheet.
That's what my coworker has is antimatter blue, and it's because he has that I decided not to go with that color, and it was the only blue they offered because they were supposed to offer another blue and they didn't. But the antimatter blue looks black in almost every situation unless there is extreme sunlight on it. And so I went with the what is that? It's not the race red, it's the other red.
Rapid red.
Yeah, the rapid red. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love that color.
My dad has the race red on his truck in the garage. His diesel.
Man, I wish they would offer that damn that dark horse blue, that amber blue. Oh, man,
no,
that would be pretty on a fucking F-250 or F-350.
Funny thing, look up Dip Your Car. They actually have already pretty much got a dip kit and know how, and actually figured out how to blend the dark horse blue gray.
Now, how the hell they get that so fast when they ain't even done on the market yet?
They based their mix off of pictures, and from multiple pictures from multiple sources at multiple angles to get like the red gold metallic and everything else. And
You're talking about Plasti Dip?
Yeah.
No, I'm not dealing with Plasti Dip ever again. When I bought my car back, my old 14 Focus, when I bought it back and it still had the same Plasti Dip stock wheels on it that I had done when it was new, and this was, 4 years later? It took me a good 3 days to get all that Plasti Dip off, even with dip dissolver. And without dip dissolver, I think I would have been able to do it.
If I told you the trick to do that, you'd probably get mad at me.
I'm not going to kill you there, 91.
After that many years, there is no trick. That's
there
the
is
problem.
Cheap tire shine from Dollar General will make that shit peel right off.
No, it wouldn't, because I tried everything and I finally had to resort to buying, Dip Your Car's dip dissolver. It's the only thing I found that actually worked without any problem. I sprayed it on and I sprayed it off with water.
Wax on, wax off.
How many coats of dip did you have on them?
I'll tell you another thing that works really good. It's called Rust-Oleum in a can. Just paint right over top of that fucking shit.
You can't. Oh, that would look horrible.
I'm just making with you.
Stuff was trying to come off. And I tried to peel it, and it would not peel, and it was just sticking. And I tried all the different things that everybody says works. None of them worked.
Man, so I just looked at. So I saw one antimatter blue F-150 at the dealership, and I liked it. And
did you see it in the sunlight?
No, it's really hazy up in Pennsylvania right now.
Oh, okay.
I came up to Pennsylvania to see my kids and family before I head out overseas.
Oh, you're heading out overseas again?
Again.
I'm gonna be at the airport tomorrow.
That sounds like my old life.
What time you gotta be there, Jamie?
I was gonna see what my flight is.
Morning, afternoon, evening?
Peanut butter?
It's morning, but
peanut butter.
I don't have to really do anything for a couple days, but it's gonna take me a while to get there.
What part of the world are you going to?
She can't say.
She can't say.
She can't even say what part of the world?
No.
North, Southern Hemisphere?
She's going to the other side of the planet. That's about all she can tell us.
Going to a different part of the planet, I should say.
Well, especially if you're going out of the country, you're definitely going to a different part of the planet. There's no doubt about that.
Sunshine hard hand, my big goober buddy.
I can almost bet it's not Canada.
No.
I have So you want to hear something funny? And I can say this now that all this stuff happened already. I have a visa for Afghanistan because I flew commercial into Afghanistan during the combat times in the civilian terminals. Like flew like their flag carrier and went through their customs. So if you want to see what an Afghanistan visa looks like, I have one in my bag. That I can show you. It's pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
it's funny. Last time I went to Afghanistan, I didn't even have a passport.
But no, I flew a commercial into a combat zone. That's one of my claims.
That's how long ago it was.
Yeah, you definitely need to get one of those, Mark, for sure.
Oh yeah,
You want to check that for sure.
Right, and it works fine.
I'm trying to think what's the name of your store up there. I hear Brent say it all the time. Damn, I'll tell you the name of it in a minute.
Well, that's right. I bought mine from AutoZone. That's where I got my compression tester. I rented it and never returned it. It was brand new.
Probably an OEM. It's probably an OEM tools.
They have a store up there. It's like our
Princess
Harbor
Auto?
Freight. Yeah, Princess
Corner
Auto.
Tools?
That's it. No, it's Princess Auto. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what I ended up with is it's an OEM tools pressure or compression tester.
Because I have one of them OEM. I think, or it might be Power Torque. Mine might be Power Torque.
Mine's
I got
OEM.
I got a snap on.
I really like OEM, and I like it starts with an L. Why can't I think of the name of it?
Lyle?
They both make decent tools.
I got a snap on. I love mine. I wouldn't trade mine for nothing.
I'm
You
not
got a strap on?
one.
Wait, you got a strap on?
Yeah, and it's glued to your
I have
nose.
some things from them.
I thought I heard strap on. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, and it's carving out your damn your goatee right there on the bottom of your lip.
It's to make up for the 4 inches, is what he said.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason why he's still able to talk, because it ain't long enough to fucking choke him.
Every now and then I find Snap-on for sale at like yard sales and stuff, and if it's in decent shape or not, I'll buy it, because if it's one of the things you can get warranty on, I just trade them in.
Pro line, that doesn't sound right, sir. Just letting you know.
It's my little.
Yeah, damn sure don't there, Proline. I just read that. No, that don't sound right at all.
Yellow hoodie with the kitty cat ears.
That sounds very weird.
Yeah, you ain't lying, Zach. That is very weird to see Proline type that. You ain't lying.
Yep. All right, what do you think? I gotta look at my phone.
He said I'm knee deep in the dirty white boys.
Well, if you want to do a valve, find out if it's rings or valves, can't you do a leak down test to figure that out?
Yeah, well, he just wants to do a compression test on the engine to make sure he don't have to re-ring it or nothing like that before he puts heads and cams and all that stuff in.
Right.
So just like my old Jeep motor, my compression's really good, but like it burns like oil out through the valve seats because it's just dumps oil. The valve guide's like egg shaped in the head, like on 2 cylinders.
Oh, okay. Now he clarified it. Dirty White Boys is Miller Lights.
Oh, see, if David was here, he would have told us right away.
Yeah, exactly.
Dirty White Boy is also a Foreigner song.
Yes, it is.
Same here, Rattle Trap.
Love.
Same here. I've had no problems out of Harbor Freight tools. You just got to know which tools at Harbor Freight to buy, which brand, and you won't have no problems out of it.
I've broken some tools from Harbor Freight.
Oh, I have too. Hey, I've broken Snap-on. I've broken Mac also.
Heavy duty, impact stuff all snapped by hand.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. People can say what they want, but that damn impact they got, that damn earthquake, that's a badass damn impact.
I'll stick with my Milwaukee.
Oh, I got a Snap-on one. I ain't got no problem, but I'll buy a fucking earthquake in a heartbeat because that's a badass impact gun.
Harbor Freight
Okay,
grinding
offense is pretty
sent me
decent.
to the hospital.
45 degrees in Texas. Damn.
Dude, the
Yeah.
entire I just want to let all y'all Southerners that live down there south, this nice cold weather you get for the next week or 2 weeks or whatever, comes to compliments of Sublime. I'll gift wrap it for you.
Well, here.
In Pennsylvania, it's been
Here,
nice.
I'm going to give you something early then.
So it was 74 degrees today.
Fuck you for that cold weather, bitch.
There you go, buddy.
74 degrees today, and it's supposed to be 45 tomorrow for the high.
I left.
High at 38 here.
Yeah.
I left Texas when it was warm, and I came to Pennsylvania as the warm front came in, and now I'm leaving as the cold front comes in, and where I'm going, it's gonna be way different.
I imagine it is pretty cold up there now, knowing the whole fucking state voted blue. Yeah, I imagine it's pretty cold up there right now.
Oh,
In PA,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
y'all voted a fucking airhead in office. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I'm a Texas citizen, so
Oh, okay. So you don't claim PA as your home, right?
no, I changed that shit. a long
Thank-
time ago.
I was born
Thank
in PA, and I don't claim it.
I've been through it, and I didn't miss nothing when I went through it.
I still have a rental house here, though.
I've been through it a few times. And I was born there, but I only lived there for 3 months. So
I was born in Maryland.
Not me. I was born right here in the old Peach State, right here in Georgia.
the
I was
reason
born
you're
in-
still in Georgia is because no other state will have you.
No, hey, Alabama wants my money, but I just got to find the right piece of property before I build my house.
I had my son in Georgia.
The only reason why Salty's in Georgia is that's the only state that'll allow him to do the crazy, funky, fucked up shit that he does.
So
You ain't
a
lying.
friend of mine, or a friend of
You ain't
mine's
lying.
son
I
is
agree with that
selling
one.
their house on it's only on 1 acre, but it's up near like the range I like to go to and all that, and it's for the same price I paid for this,
Mm.
and it is
Uh,
so much better than this house.
T, it's not blue in a little way. They went blue fucking all the way. I
Oh, they
can't
went
fucking believe that state.
hardcore blue.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm just glad that Beto O'Dork didn't get in Texas.
Oh, God. Ooh.
According to what I heard from Gary, no, Funky
Boy.
said they called Arizona for damn Masters, the governor. So if he got the governorship in Arizona, fuck, I'm happy as fuck about that. Now we just need that lady or whoever it is that's running for Senate or Congress. We need that person to get over the hump. We do that. We're sitting pretty good. But I'll,
Eddie's
I
hard.
can't-
They're still in charge. They're making the money while we suck it.
Yep.
That's all there is to it. I don't care what side they're on.
that's
I'll
right.
check for nothing.
That's right. Proline. Bama or Florida, buddy. That's it. Where it stays
What about
warm,
the
fucking all the time. Fuck up
Mhm.
north. Y'all can have that shit.
I'm moving to Bama in like January.
Well, I will be moving to Bama. It's just I gotta find the right piece of
About an hour
property.
from here.
Well, just like
The fuck you talking about some she-mails? I might only be hung 4 inches, motherfucker, but I still like the little slit. Fuck all that she-mail bullshit. If I can't satisfy the inside of it, I'll tickle the fuck out of the outside.
It's getting deep, man. The lifeboats.
Man,
No, trust me.
Get the
And when it comes
boots.
to salty, I ain't never been able to go deep. So
Grab the
that'll happen.
I mean, I used to have my tongue pierced back in the day, but we won't go there.
Hey, I made a girl take that son of a bitch out of her tongue one time. But we won't go there either.
Yeah.
But we
Too
won't go
late for
there
that.
either. Yeah, we won't go there either.
He poured salt on it. That's why.
Yeah.
No, I was actually gonna get my tongue redone.
Let's just put it this way. She couldn't suck her way out of a fucking wet paper bag. That bitch sucked. She could not do
Doing
nothing
it.
right.
No, she didn't suck. That was the
She
problem.
ain't doing it right.
She's not allowed to put. She tried, but that was all that bitch had in her was trying because she couldn't do nothing right. She couldn't even lay in the right fucking position, much less anything else.
That's the crack.
That's called a dead fuck.
Yeah, definitely 100% dead fuck. She was awful.
That's from a movie. I don't remember what movie that's from. That's from Fast Times at Ridgemont High or something like that.
Mm.
Man, the wind is whipping right now.
All I can say is I hope
Oh,
that
Friday
she
the
fucking
13th.
learned how to do something right all these years later. If not, she is a single motherfucker is all I can say.
it's still hung with. Wow.
I can't believe it's
Oh.
30 degrees.
I was going to say something to you. Did you see today I seen that damn advertisement today about a John Wick 4. You see that?
Really?
Goodbye?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's-
already knew I believe they're in the process of making it already.
They dropped the actual official trailer today.
Yeah.
Yep, I seen that today, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to watch all the other
That
ones just so
trailer
I can
dropped
catch up before I watch
yesterday.
this one.
I saw it yesterday, so
So I'm gonna have to watch the John Wick series now just so I can see because that trailer looked fucking good. So
I've watched
It's-
John Wick, the first one. I haven't watched the second or third one.
I hadn't watched none of them yet. I need to watch them
I
all
have them. I just haven't watched them.
because I
Right
liked the
now
trailer
it's-
today, and I was like, fuck. And I see what I've been missing. So
The
now,
first
now,
one was really good.
Dude,
I might
and the
watch it.
first one's way better, Salty. Way better.
well, I'm gonna watch all of them just so I can
Really
get caught
good.
up. So when I do watch
You
the
ain't
fourth,
gonna
I'm
watch
not
shit.
behind.
What are
Oh
you
no,
talking-
for real, seriously, dude. I'm gonna get all the movies so I can watch them.
Oh boy, all right. What do you get?
Because I'm one of those type dude. I'll get on Amazon. I'll order the whole series, all three
What
movies.
the hell do you have there, Jamie?
Oh, that's my unicorn throw.
Oh,
I'm reclaiming it.
you got rid of the cats and going to the unicorn?
What?
I said you got rid of the cat and going to the unicorn?
Well, yeah, I have both. I have my unicorn sequin.
Well, because one reason is the cat don't have 9 inches. The fucking unicorn does.
No, it's about 4.
I had to throw the 9 inches in there. I just fucking had to.
My dad has an 8.8 in the garage.
Oh Lord, now you're going in a different direction.
Oh boy, yeah, that's
Yeah, now you're going off the rails.
now we're talking daddy issues here.
No, now we really talk about Alabama shit. I'm
Wait,
sorry I had to
guys,
say
guys,
that.
Listen. Do you hear it? Do you hear the banjo?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, real quick, did you guys get my fuel stuff done yet or not?
Well,
Oh boy.
it's on the rack.
Okay.
It's plumbed. It's wired, and it's been primed.
You know how many times I've been told it's on the rack?
But no,
I'm not even gonna respond to that.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm not
joking.
because I got a hacky sack comment, so I'm not even gonna do that.
but no, it is been put in. It's wired, and I have already primed the system up.
Sweet. What was what was the final on your dyno there? Was it 755?
Somewhere on there.
T mine is 4 times 2.
So how a female
Oh,
got
nice.
a visa for a Middle Eastern country that's very oppressive.
Oh, there he is. What's up, Rav4? What's going on, buddy?
Oh, hello.
What for?
Believe this or not, I am going to get all 3 of those movies. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to go in there tonight and order them off Amazon so I can watch all 3 of those movies. Now I ordered the DVDs because I still watch DVDs. So
Just
fuck
give me
y'all.
my Plex server account.
8x2. Oh my God. Y'all are
Yeah.
crazy.
I still watch DVDs. It's like I still listen to CDs in my truck.
That's what Silverback always says. Y'all crazy. Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all are too much for me. I'm
Well,
like,
yeah, because I'm one of the only ones that y'all probably know that still has a working CD player and a working cassette player in his
Oh,
truck.
no.
So
I have a
Oh,
working
my truck, yeah.
cassette player in my Jeep.
91
Yeah,
was bragging about his earlier.
yeah, my truck
is-
came factory with a damn CD player and a cassette, and I still got the fucked up AC Delco factory radio in the truck, and it all
Was it
still
a
works.
I
one?
don't have
Was it
a car
a
that holds
2000 or
up to that.
2001?
Mine's a 97 Silverado.
Oh,
When I had
Yeah,
my
you got the cassette
97
player and the radio and the divorce CD player.
oh wow.
Yeah, my cassette player is in the radio, but right up under the heating and air controls, there's a little DVD player there that came factory in the truck.
I might have all my tapes. Let me find them. They might be in my room somewhere still. My cassettes.
Hell, Bryce, I still listen to cassettes because a lot of CDs I don't have, but I have freaking tons of damn cassettes from the 80s. Hell, I still listen to a lot of them.
I still
had
got.
all my cassettes and all my CDs. Like this is years ago, back when I was still married to my first wife. All of them, which was, I think my CDs, I had close to 400 CDs easily, and
Brian Adams.
probably close to 600 plus cassette tapes, and they were all stolen.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's when I started Napstering things and downloading it for free because I was like, I've already paid for it twice.
Man, I used to be a Napster whore, dude. I used to fucking
I have
damn
no
get
issue with
so
it.
much
I'm
music
like,
off
when
of
they
that
started
shit.
cracking down on it, I was like, well, screw you. I've already bought your album twice. You can kiss my ass.
Yeah,
know?
but when they cracked down on Napster, I went right
I
over.
bought
I
it
went.
on CD.
Yeah, when they cracked down on Napster, I went right over to LimeWire and kept downloading that
LimeWire was
shit.
bad.
Yeah.
LimeWire it had too much crap on it that was trying to infect my computer.
You just not had to know how to do it. I never had no problems with it. Never, not once.
Oh my
You didn't do it.
Hey,
as much
Salty,
as
should we say hi to Rav4
no
in
matter
stereo?
what, you couldn't.
Yeah, I already done said hi to Rav4.
No, I meant like on the camera.
Oh yeah, I'll give him a good hello.
Yeah.
Yes. That'll
Yeah,
work.
yeah. Where you at there, Rav4?
There you go, buddy.
What?
Oh my god.
What's up, buddy? You motherfucker. What's going on, buddy?
I totally forgot about that. I just,
Hell, damn. I was gonna say, Zach, this shirt right here is older than you are, buddy.
Mhm.
Literally, it is older. I bought this shirt back in '96.
I was going to say that's an old shirt.
Yeah, it's
The
Hot Rod Magazine.
shirt?
Yeah, Hot Rod Magazine shirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Denim button up.
It used to have Tony Christian's damn signature on it, but over
I
the
don't
years,
think-
it done washed away.
I don't like the button ups anymore.
Oh man,
Making music.
dude, I got so many damn button-up flannel shirts, man. Down here, I wear the hell out of flannel shirts. I love those things, man.
Oh, I love flannel, but
What auction's on, Victor?
CBS.
Barrett Jackson back on already? Or is it Meekum? Salty, as long as your britches aren't as old as Zach, you're good.
Nah, my breeches, my socks, and my underwear is all new.
Wait, did he mean britches or bitches?
No, he said breeches.
Just wanted to make sure.
I found some of my old CDs in my room. Hold on.
Nah, this shirt, like I said, I bought this shirt back in '96 at Atlanta Dragway when they had the
You know, when I
damn
moved
Hot Rod Magazine tour up
here,
there.
Stupid Fast, when I moved here, I got rid of my laser discs.
Look at this.
You know,
Look at this.
I got ulcers older than Zach.
This is Chicago. This is Chicago. This is one of my old CDs.
Which
Oh, yeah.
Chicago album is that?
1982 to 1989 greatest hits.
Oh, Greatest Hits. Okay.
Yeah, I
The
found
one album I've never had that's always escaped me, and that's the damn Beatles White Album. I've
This is my
always
list.
wanted that fucking album. I've never
I've
got
had
it.
that on
This is-
LP, cassette tape, and CD.
This is my Led Zeppelin trilogy.
I've always wanted the Beatles White Album. Always, man. I'm just not gonna pay what people want for them. God damn
Y'all,
it.
y'all are walking in a blast from my past growing up because this is my old room.
It's your old room.
So who knows what I'll find?
She's gonna find a love note to a boyfriend when she was 18.
Probably.
She's gonna find something. This is back in my older days. This is only 6 inches.
We'll find my old tongue ring.
Oh my lord!
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Olivia Newton-John.
Oh.
Olivia Newton-John.
Okay, now you done
Oh,
you're
no.
going off the rails now. Now you're talking
Yeah,
about music I never
yeah.
listened to.
This is
Yeah,
Earth,
baby.
Wind, and Fire.
You gotta remember I had a mullet and all that shit back in the day. We didn't listen to that kind of shit. Not me anyway.
Be kind. Rewind.
This is the stuff. This is the stuff that I listened into my 78 460 when I just put the Duraband CD player in from Walmart.
Nice.
People see, I'm trying to see Matt, he's old as I am. Pinks is right there. He's real well, I think he is right same age as I
This
am.
is
or
my
real close.
Boston. My Boston.
A couple years younger.
Yeah, do y'all remember back in the day when we used to buy cars and
He's like, no, I'm not. I'm only
When-
15.
look,
Don't leave me alone.
look, when we couldn't afford
Damn it.
when we couldn't afford the Pioneers
Boston.
and the Kenwoods and shit, we used to buy the Craco fucking shitty ass radios.
Mine was
There you go.
Duraband. The Duraband $50 Walmart.
I had a Craco equalizer. I had a Craco stereo. I had a Craco. What was that? It wasn't called an amplifier. It was like a linear something.
It was an equalizer. It was like a 10 or 8
there
band
was
equalizer.
something else. It was an amplifier. They just called it something else. Like a linear something. I can't remember what it was.
I was the dumbass. I was a dumbass riding around with about fucking 5 fucking 6x9s that was not in a box in the back window of my car, and all you heard was just a fucking, just there was never any bass in that shit. It was just screaming ass treble.
I installed stereos and worked for a place that could get them, so I could get all my shit cheap. So I could get Pioneer and Kenwood for like less than MSRP.
Yeah, but you got to remember, all I done was drag race. So back then, we really didn't care about radios. It was the sound of fucking headers and shit, and that's all we cared about. But then when I got my very first brand new Fox body was in '89. That's when I actually had a car that had a, well, even back then it was a shitty radio, but it was better than the junk I always had in my cars. So
I need to upgrade the speakers in my Focus. The Sony, the upgraded Sony system sucks. And what's up, Victor? And I need to at least change out the door speakers in it because I've already changed the sub in it. It's got a Pioneer in it now, but it's just the same little 8-inch.
I agree with you, Proline. Back then, well, I tell you what, it wasn't just Alpine though. Kenwood, Alpine, Blypump. Blypump was really good back in the day too.
Rolling down the street in my 6.4.
No.
I'm like Blue though. I was pretty much always a Kenwood and Alpine guy when I finally got up to where I could afford to buy shit.
You know, my posse was always on Broadway, so.
Huh?
Posse's on Broadway.
Oh, you talking about rap? I don't listen to that bullshit.
No.
You lost me.
Yeah, well, you just don't open yourself up to any new thing, I guess. This is old rap. This is nothing like what you have now.
Yeah,
but himself up for new things. Just not
trust me, I didn't listen to rap. I didn't listen to rap back then either. So trust me, there was no rap in my past.
On Broadway for many years and had no idea where it was and what they were talking about. Then I moved to Washington State and figured out where Broadway was.
Found my own painting, dude.
There's a street in Seattle.
Oh, I know who sang the song. That was damn the Beastie Boys, right?
No,
but what?
Same as Baby's Got Back, same guy.
Okay, you totally lost me. I don't know nothing about no Baby's Got Back. You lost me. You lost me.
How do you not know that?
Because I told you, I was a hairband guy, man. All I done was listen to fucking heavy metal. It does matter. It does matter because when that's all you listen to, you don't listen to nothing else. You don't know who sings nothing. I didn't listen to the other stuff.
You don't open yourself up to anything.
Well, I didn't want. Fuck, I was enjoying listening to fucking heavy metal. I didn't need to open myself up. I was happy with heavy metal.
Heavy metal too. I listened to all of it.
I found some of my high school clothes, but you don't want to see that.
I couldn't slip my fat ass into none of my high school clothes. I'm gonna tell you right now, I do not have the same body shape as I had back in those days. Oh hell no.
6'1", almost 6'2", and 150 pounds.
I haven't changed.
Yeah, 91. That was a good one.
Yeah, I've never been into the rap, so.
But I am curious because I am curious because that bathing suit I know is 20 years old, and I'm just curious, but I'm not gonna do it.
My old man, you can't fix this, Piccoli.
It's like now I'm a boring guy. Like now I don't even watch comedy movies. I'm just not a comedy movie guy.
Really?
No, I watched absolutely zero comedy movies. I don't watch that.
I can tell you what Sam got me listening to. Have you ever heard of like Suicide Boys and like you heard that music?
Nope.
He's listening to some deep dark shit, I bet.
I've listened to so much of everything, so I've probably heard it.
Sam is kind of helping me relive my teenager life.
Oh boy.
I remember that day too, Proline. I remember some grunge music back in the day. But I never was a Nirvana fan because I couldn't stand fucking Kurt Cobain.
I don't know if it's good or bad, but I'm gonna get my piercings back.
You're on here with a bunch of hard leg dudes and you're talking about piercings.
I can talk.
You're talking about her 6 inches, so
I'm
I
just
think
saying.
anything's open game here now.
I'm just saying. You're on here with a bunch of hard legs. You're talking about piercing.
What's up, Fluffy?
There's
Yeah.
only one piercing any man thinks about. They don't think about no other piercing.
Oh, the ears.
No, well, that's way north. But yeah, it does have something to do with ears. It ain't ears. It ain't the same ears you think. No,
I ain't getting that first.
I'll do that.
Hair metal was the peak. Oh my god! If people think hair metal was the peak, then they haven't lived. I'm sorry, Bryce. That's just wrong. I'm
I went to a
51. I don't
Sabaton
hair metal.
concert. I like Sabaton.
There's so much good music out there that's new and not hair metal.
If you're listening to Sabaton,
I still listen to hair metal bands now.
I do too, but I listen to other stuff as well. I even listen to country music. Crazy, isn't it?
No, that's my borderline, dude. I'll listen to rap, I'll listen to rock, but if country, you can keep it, bro.
I listen to everything.
I listen to
Like Boosted tried to turn me on to some rock country. That wasn't too bad, but
Alice
and some
Cooper.
rap country.
I can't stand rap country, but country rap is crap.
what
Who's
like
that one guy that Boosted likes so much? I can't remember his name now. Sings a rap country.
Oh, my
Somebody-
word.
Georgia Line?
No, it was a one-word band, I think.
Now, Shell, you're talking now. Some Steppenwolf, some Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, the
Yep.
Guess Who. See, now you're talking.
Hello.
Now you're talking about shit now. Metallica. Yeah. See, now you're talking about shit. You start talking about all this other bullshit. You lost me.
There's some border bands that you could mention that I haven't listened to, but if they've been like any popular at all of any genre, I've probably listened to them and heard them.
3-6 Mafia.
I am a big 70s and 80s guy.
Mafia.
Oh man, so I have a funny story about 3-6 Mafia. It involves a tractor trailer going 100 miles an hour loaded down the highway with me driving it.
That sounds dangerous.
No, man. I used to do
All
that
I want-
every day, all day for fucking 20-something years.
So
Yeah,
I
that
used to be a trailer jockey.
It ain't dangerous.
Tiny won the last good year for rock.
I used to be a trailer jockey for a while.
What'd you
now,
say,
Hank
Pink?
Williams Jr. I can listen to some of him, Michelle.
Oh, Hank Williams Jr. Now I'll tell you this straight up. Hank Williams Jr. is the man. He's badass.
Hey,
Uh,
that's kind of
100%.
sorta.
Alice Cooper.
Pinks. Have you ever heard of a phrase called being down with the clown? You know
Yes.
what that band is?
Yes, and I'm not down with the clown. But
You're not down with the clown?
they did a couple of songs I don't mind,
Yeah, exactly.
but I am
Insane Clown
definitely not a
Posse?
Bigelow.
Insane Clown Posse.
Yes,
Yep.
ICP.
Yep.
And they do have some good music, but
They do have a couple good songs I like too, yeah.
Who does?
Insane Clown Posse.
Oh, I don't
Dating
even know who.
Games.
I don't even know who those motherfuckers are.
Yeah,
Dating
you don't
Games
need
is a
to.
good one.
I
Cradle,
saw Cinderella in concert too.
Cradle of Filth.
Yep, I've seen Cinderella in concert. I seen them back in the 80s.
Cradle of Filth.
Juggalo.
Slipknot.
Slipknot.
Slipknot, I'm okay with some Slipknot. They're
And
okay.
I like
The Carpenters. Oh my God. Stupid that.
Carpenters.
Now, stupid fast. Now, I don't. Now, you've done
So
stuff
if I hear
way
the
too far
Carpenters,
back
it
for me.
reminds me of my mom. That's all there. I can't help it.
Korn.
Listen to them.
Corey Taylor's hot, so I like Slipknot.
Corey Taylor is a good singer.
He's fine.
I was waiting on you to say he's hot. I was going to say, what, Pinks?
Nope. He's a good singer. I actually like Corey Taylor a lot. I was
He's
watching some of
fine.
his live stuff earlier this week.
He is fine AF.
Alice Cooper, Nirvana, Ozzy, Van
Yes.
Halen,
Up Church.
Those are all
That's
good.
it, bro line. Up Church. Yes. That was it. Thank you.
Oh, Ryan Upchurch. Okay.
Oh, we got the
Oh,
main
yeah, I was
man.
gonna-
T. Hessler's in the
I-
grill.
Hessler.
Hey, T, I was going to ask you, how's that job in North Carolina looking, buddy?
Shit, I got a thing the other day says they selected somebody else. Then I got another one for Charlottesville this morning. Says we selected somebody else. Then I get a phone call today. 2 pay bands higher. Hey, you were found very highly qualified for this position. We want to interview you on Tuesday morning.
Now, is this in North Carolina?
No.
Back in this one will be back in Maryland, and there's
Yep.
another one that's down in Wilmington. So hopefully it'll all pan out. And either
Hopefully
if I live
Over
in
the
Maryland,
Wilmington won't work out.
yeah, that'd be nicer. That's where I'd like to be.
Yeah,
Stupid fast.
because I know you really don't want to go back to Maryland.
I do
And
like
if I did, I'll go back to southern Maryland or western Maryland, out towards West Virginia line.
Thank God you didn't find no damn property and pull a trigger on it in Texas, ain't it?
Well, wasn't one of the Christian bands?
Striper.
Or no, okay, that was Striper. Okay.
Now I'll tell
I'll
y'all,
tell you that because I was a big Striper fan, dude.
Really?
I got
Look
the-
at Warren. Didn't want to be a hairband. That's crazy.
I got to
What's that
meet
now?
LA Guns.
LA Guns is a good band. A lot of people don't
Yeah.
even remember that band. They're good.
Well, Ballad of
Salty, did
James.
you see Proline's comment? He said he got blitzed with warrants one night, and they said that they did not want to be a hairband.
Really?
Oh my God!
How?
It's a flip. Is that an LG chocolate?
Nah, this is a Motorola. I remember.
Damn, Proline.
LG chocolate.
I never would have thought they didn't want to be a hairband because they pulled that shit off really good.
Money.
Oh,
All about-
Proline's the man. He probably brought a 30-pack of Dirty White Boys, and they said, "Hell yeah, let's get down." Princess Jane, you're too much in on it.
I did get wasted one night with Pearl Jam. That was pretty cool. That was in Hawaii.
Is that the
Did you?
top secret disposable phone?
No, these are my old phones when I was.
What's up, Big Block 402? What's going on, buddy?
What's up, Big
You
Block?
have a Nokia?
Now I had an almost famous moment with Everclear, the band that, we can live beside the ocean, leave the wild behind, swim out past the breakers. Well, anyway, the girl in front of me, the girls were in back of me. They were all bullshitting, and the next thing you know, the manager comes out and starts handing out backstage passes. He goes, "Here's one for your boyfriend." I said, "Well, I ain't with her." He goes, I said, "I'd still love to meet the band." He goes, "You're in, dude." So I'm back there
Damn.
drinking, I was back there drinking Corona with Everclear.
Well, I'm glad you stopped in there, Big Block. Thank you, buddy.
Be nice to have
You have a good night at work there, bud.
Big Block, thank you for stopping by, coming in, saying hi.
See what stupid ass truck said, Jamie?
He
What?
said, was that a Star Trek communicator that we just saw?
That was
Yes.
that was teenager Jamie's phone.
Oh.
God knows what's on it.
When I was a teenager,
When I,
the only phone you could have was plugged into a wall.
I was going to say, yeah, when I was a teenager, they wasn't
I
no such
started out
thing
with
fucking cell phone.
I started out with a Nokia.
Later,
before I was
Bryce.
a teenager. I
Take
was
care now.
When I was a teenager, the big thing going on was a fucking beeper. And that was in my late teens.
Who'd
I
we
was
lose?
I was spoiled.
We lost Cooler, I think.
And
Cooler.
I was
Yeah, he hadn't spoken an hour. So
Yeah, you had.
I always had a cell,
that's just figure of speech. But
I always had a cell phone. Like I was spoiled as a kid.
Hence
You
the
know who-
name.
Chris Christopherson,
Princess
holy
Jamie.
shit. That's a name people don't know nothing about if you don't know that, if you're not around from that age. Holy shit. That dude was a hell of an
People in
actor
here
and
will know who that is.
I had a
Most
really
people.
great evening with Jerry Garcia once, and it was
I'm
amazing.
telling you, Chris Christopherson was a hell of a singer and he was a hell of an actor too.
Now, I
Jerry
got the-
Garcia, man.
Did you? I
He's
got to
awesome.
see the Dead the year before he passed away. I was very, very fortunate to experience the real Dead.
Smithsonian wants their
So I only saw the Dead one time when it was the full Dead, but I saw Jerry Garcia at an impromptu concert with just him playing his guitar, unadvertised, and he hung out with all of us and just chilled after he was done, and it was a great evening. I didn't even get wasted. I drank, but I didn't get wasted. He did.
I got to drink with Dick Dale, the king of the surf guitar.
Yeah, you got to drink with a dick, huh?
No, Dick Dale.
Oh,
I was
okay.
talking to him. So if y'all seen the movie Pulp Fiction, which probably 90% of y'all have,
Not me. Salty
When
has
I
not.
saw it. It took me forever to see
Say
it.
what
I
again?
watched it a couple years ago.
Salty has
exactly.
not. Salty has not.
Well, the
Can't show
opening
that.
scene, Tarantino. Normally, they write the scene and then they put the music to the scene. Tarantino wrote the opening scene around La Miserie, Dick Dale's music.
Yes.
He was a cool dude, man. He was funny. Man, him and I were hanging out like it was old friends.
Same here, Proline. I wish I would have seen the original band members. I never got to see the original.
I got to see
Salty.
Stevie Ray Vaughan right before he passed.
Now Steve Ray Vaughan, I'm gonna tell y'all, a lot of people in here is gonna hate me for this, but I loved his music, but I fucking hated his voice.
Oh, I gotta turn this down. I think my dad's up.
I could not stand Steve Ray Vaughan's voice.
Oh, dude,
But his
Stevie Ray
guitar,
Vaughan,
his guitar playing was fucking on another level. He was
It
awesome.
is phenomenal.
Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm not so
Like-
sure I really liked Stevie Ray Vaughan's singing, but I loved his music.
That's right. Me too. I just could not stand his voice.
I don't know. I couldn't stand it. It wasn't my favorite.
Straight up, I couldn't stand it. I remember listening to 96 Rock the day he died, and they come across the radio saying that shit.
No,
Yes, sir.
the best one isn't Coolio's Gangster Paradise, Fluffy. It's Amish Paradise by Weird Al.
Yeah,
Okay, now what was you gonna say, T? Go ahead.
All right. So let me just say, Salty's so old. What did you think of the Star Spangled Banner the first time you heard it when Francis Scott Key wrote it?
As soon as he said so old, I knew where he was going with it.
That's funny as hell. Super fast truck might be able to answer that question better than me because he was around when they were damn inventing electricity.
Oh my God. I had this woman the other day. She works for
Him and Mr.
TSA.
Franklin go way back.
She said, "Yeah, I was around when they did this and they did that and they did this." I said, "Well, how did you screen the Wright brothers?"
Forgot about
Yes, exactly. I bet she flipped out.
She was laughing her ass off.
Y'all read what 91 just wrote? You
Forgot
can't
about
get stuck
this.
in the middle of you without thinking of the cop getting his ear cut off in Reservoir Dogs. That is a great movie, though. So
What a badass movie! And how inexpensive was that movie to make because of the way that he wrote it and everything was just in that warehouse for the most part.
yeah,
Now, Shell, that's pretty bad. Me and Moses went to school together. That's
What's
pretty
up,
bad.
David?
You know,
Who's that downhill, Daddy? What's going on, player playing?
downhill.
Yeah, this
So the first time I tried LSD, I went to a Triumph concert to experience their laser show. That was good.
well, I tell you, I have never tried LSD and never had a damn hankering
First
to.
time I tried LSD was in the barracks in Hawaii, and
Laser
that was a
tag.
crazy night.
Yeah.
Are you
Salty.
talking about limited slip
Yes, sir. T,
differential?
what's up, buddy?
No. Salty needs LSD in his life. Long, steady distance. Maybe he could lose some weight.
Or
Yeah.
limited slip differential?
I
Yeah,
damn sure need I need the LSD.
Right now.
I'm fucking with you, Salty. I'll leave it.
It's all good, buddy. I got thick skin, brother. You keep on doing it. I'm good.
Detroit makes a True Track that's a clutchless LSD for multiple differentials.
Oh hell, now we don't want back to car talk. Shit,
Go
we're
ahead.
talking music.
Oh,
Guitar
Princess
stuff.
Jamie. Look at the big brain on Princess Jamie.
I know.
This I cannot show.
TSI, top secret information.
Yeah, don't be. Hey, Jamie, don't put it all out there because men love a little bit of a mystery in a woman. Don't put it all out there.
Exactly.
No, that was my great grandfather's pistol. I can't show that.
Oh,
That was the LSD on DTT.
That was my great grandfather's
Can I ask what your great grandfather's pistol was?
It's a Smith and Wesson 439. It's a semi-automatic, but it was one of his newer ones. He got like the late 80s, early 90s. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I have it. It's in my room still. And
was your grandfather in Vietnam?
no, he was in World War II.
I was gonna say
WW2.
World War II.
He's the reason why I'm still in. Like I skipped like 2 generations. My grandfather was too old for Vietnam. So
Well, line, that's hilarious.
it skipped my dad, and I just enlisted when I was 18. And
I
then
was slightly young for Vietnam. Since it
He
ended
was,
the year I was born, basically.
my great grandfather survived all the way up till I got my sergeant stripes. So
Awesome.
that was a big thing.
I'll tell you the only good thing about the Nam, if you heard a chopper, you knew it was ours.
That's right. Exactly.
Charlie didn't fly. We didn't have choppers.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, there was no mistaking the sound of a Huey, buddy.
I was born in 71, so I didn't have to worry about that. Although there will never be another war like there was in Vietnam ever again.
I'll
Hell,
tell you.
there'll never be another war like World War II, buddy. It
Well,
was a
you
whole
look at
lot
the
worse than
last-
Vietnam.
The last 21 years with after 9/11, I'll tell you, man, I know a lot of veterans, and I've been very, very, very blessed and fortunate that they have enough of a good rapport with me to where they've talked to me about some of the things that went on so I could help them and get past some of their situations that they weren't going to let go. And I was fearful that they may go down a path that they wouldn't return from.
I know a lot of veterans
I
myself.
got out before 9/11. I was actually working at Starbucks when that happened. I was in during the first Iraq War, which a lot of people think was no big deal and nothing happened. It was a total whitewash on the media scene.
Operation Desert Shield.
Yeah, Desert Shield, Desert Storm was not the funnest thing in the world, but yeah.
Desert Storm was early 90s.
Anything I did, I loved my service in the military, and I wish I'd stayed in.
Yeah, Desert Storm was early 90s.
I've been on the fence of like getting out for up to about year 10, and then once I re-enlisted at year 10, then it's like, you know what, I guess I'm in it for retirement. I did one of my re-enlistments in Afghanistan, actually.
Really?
So, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
So check this out.
My big mistake when I re-enlisted was I got out of the MOS I was in originally, which was 11 Bravo. I should have stayed in the infantry. I went garrison, and it totally screwed me up because it went from being a family to a political thing.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work for me. I should have stayed in the infantry no matter what.
Check this out. My
I
sister-in-law,
joined in 07. And it was interesting time, needless to say.
Does everybody still remember what they were doing on 9/11 when that shit happened?
I do. I know exactly what I was doing.
I know exactly what I was doing too.
sitting in my work truck in a driveway.
Not me. I was banging my old lady when that shit come on the news.
I was importing it.
I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I was banging my old lady when that shit popped up on the news. I ain't gonna lie.
That was like 10 o'clock in the morning, Salty.
And was sitting down.
Dude, let me ask you something. Has there ever been a wrong time to bang your old lady?
No, I'm just saying not
Okay.
exactly the most average time. That's all.
Who the fuck? Who says there need to be an average time? She was willing. She was willing, and I was ready.
He lasted 3 commercials. He lasted 3 commercials, and then the news came on about the first aircraft hitting the
You're
tower.
giving me too much credit. 3 commercials? That's a long time for me, buddy.
I was 12. I was 12 and in middle school, and had the hots for my math teacher. That's what I was doing.
I remember somebody telling me that a plane flew into one of the World Trade Centers, and I said, "Bullshit, you're
Yeah,
lying."
they turned the news on, and then
And then I turned the news on while I was working because we were allowed to do that at Starbucks. We could have a corner window open with the news, and I watched the second one hit. We worked in a really tall building at the time in Seattle, so after that, planes were down, nothing was happening. I remember the first time we heard an airplane flying by, everybody in that building freaked out.
So look what Shell said. You actually saw it while you were driving on the highway, Shell? Holy shit!
Holy crap!
Oh yeah, I can believe it. If you were in Garden State Park facing the right way, you'd see it.
That's crazy, Shell.
I wanted to rejoin the Army that day, and I couldn't.
I was like confused. I was confused until I saw the second one hit. Because in school they turned on the news so we can watch PBS, I guess. And
hey, real quick, you guys were talking about Vietnam a second ago. My sister-in-law, who lives with me, She lived in Vietnam at the time of the war, and she actually made meals for the American troops.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were that old.
Yeah, she's like 70, I want to say.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, Kim ain't no spring chicken, buddy.
No, I was talking about her sister. Kim's
It's
sister.
her sister. Kim's about what, our age?
No, Kim's 8 years older than me, or 7. She's 60.
Is she?
Yep.
I had no idea.
Yep.
I thought she was about the same age as you.
Nope, 7 years older.
Well, you just look old then, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
He's a roofer. He had a hard life.
You're only a couple years behind. Thanks, it's coming.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I look older than you right now.
Look, I'm telling you, brother. You know, Father Time has no pity on nobody.
No. I look 10 years older than my age most of the time.
What are you doing?
After realizing
Look at that goober over there.
After realizing everything that happened when George Bush went over and said what he said, and it made me really, like, it sunk in that I really wanted to join and help out.
Goober Central.
So in 2007, I got my chance and joined. And still here.
I joined in 1990 after a year of college.
I tried to join in 1988, but they wouldn't take me because of my eyesight.
God, you are blind, aren't you?
Yep.
I got 4.5 years and I'm retired.
So I wanted to be a pilot. I wanted to be a fighter pilot, but because of my eyesight, I couldn't do that.
I damn sure didn't want to be no pilot. I wouldn't even get in a fucking airplane, much less ride it. Hell no, not me, buddy.
So bad. Had I researched and thought about it, I could have at least been a helicopter pilot.
But see, I tried to actually join the Air Force. That's what I tried to go in. I believe
here.
I could have got in if I'd have went to the Army. But my brother was in the Air Force, and I wanted to follow behind his footsteps. So I tried to join
the Air Force too, but that damn recruiter would not be in the office every time I went there. And the Army recruiter was there, and he's just like, "Hey, Mike, how you doing?" Because I knew him from basketball. I played on a weekend basketball league, and he was one of the guys I played with. And he's like, "Hey, what you doing here?" It's like, "Looking for the Air Force recruiter." He's like, "Yeah, he's here for about a week every month." He gets his quota and he leaves.
I always told myself if I got in the military, I'd like to be a Navy SEAL. Those guys were fucking badass.
I agree. I agree. They are badass.
You don't work for that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought second about it.
I would have. I went through.
Do you ever
schools they did?
Sublime? Do you ever go on YouTube and research SEAL Day?
Oh God, it's so amazing.
No, but I've heard about it.
They say that shit is so fucking hard. It's unbelievable.
When they opened up the jobs for Rangers and female, I was thinking about it, and then I was like, you know what? I'm like 30, and this is gonna probably break me.
You should have done it.
I mean, I'm 33 now. I mean, I can.
I think you could do it. Really,
I
do.
don't know.
You get the resolve.
I don't
That's
know.
what it takes. It doesn't. It's the resolve. It's the mental. It's all about the mental. I've been through a bunch of. I went through a bunch of the classes in the schools because I became a sniper, and so I had to go through. I went through SEER school. I went through
I've been to SEER school,
Rangers and Navy, and it's just all about resolve.
I've been to SEER, but
That's
Ranger. I don't know, because Ranger, that's like a whole new level of suck.
I should have gone Ranger. I had a friend of mine who I never thought would have made it as a Ranger, and he became a Ranger. When I got out, he went in and he stayed in and went to Ranger school after being in a couple years, and he made it through no problem. But
my buddy,
and I never would have thought he could. So it's all about your mental resolve.
That's what C. Hessler is, stranger danger.
I'd probably kill over and like be like wandering around like Dahlonega somewhere in the middle of the woods.
I
just-
That would have been good money in that shit, Proline.
I was just at a viewing the other day. A friend of mine, he was third bat, and my best friend, my brother, he's third bat, and he had a traumatic brain injury. He had a brain aneurysm and died.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was third bat. And I tell you what's funny is this guy has no ID. He's got a freaking ankle bracelet on. There's just a bunch of shit that don't add up. So they call me upstairs to go talk to this dude. He's trying to fly out. Well, I end up talking to him, having to pat him down. I noticed he's got a second bat Ranger scroll. So I started talking to him because my buddies knew a bunch of guys that were second bat. You know, they flipped around and whatnot. So talking to this dude, it was Todd Blackburn from Black Hawk Down. It was the guy who fell out of the damn helicopter who I'm talking to, patting down.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because he was second bat. I said, "Oh, second bat, you guys went to Somalia. That was a real shit show." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I was the guy who fell out of the helicopter, bro." I was like, "Damn." And talking to him from the previous conversation, he was in Walter Reed for a number of years, recovering and everything else. I was like, "Yep, it's Blackburn," because he was also a police officer down in Florida. Yeah, I knew he was a police officer, but I didn't know he got caught DUI, and that's how he got the ankle bracelet.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's a legend right there. It'd be like,
Yeah. Hey, Princess Jamie, I met this general over there at the airport one time, right? He had 3 stars. I said, "Sir, 3 stars, how long did it take you to get that?" He goes, "Oh, about 30 years. I said, "Well, that's not too bad, a star every decade, huh, sir?" He goes, "I wish it was that damn easy, son." He was laughing. I had him going. He was all, kicked back and funny,
I just stayed in for the stripes.
My brother just got out earlier this year, after 42 years.
Is that prison salty or chain gangs?
He was in there. He was in the
retired Air Force. Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you.
I would like to make first sergeant before retiring.
You got this, Jamie.
I doubt I'll make sergeant major, but if I make first sergeant, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I just talked to my old boss. He was first sergeant for EOD for 20 plus years, and I just spoke with him the other day. My other buddy, he sent me a job link. He's a sergeant major. You got this, Jamie. You can make sergeant. You can make first sergeant.
So how does it look? So how is the Wilmington job looking, T?
Well, this
Wilmington,
guy.
Delaware?
No, Wilmington, North Carolina. The guy who I talked to today is the same. It's the same resume that I sent into Wilmington. It's 2 different hiring agencies, but he goes, "You came back highly qualified for the position." I was like, "Oh snap!" It's actually a pay grade above what they were offering to begin with, so it's 2 pay grades up for me. So that'd be nice, but.
What I don't understand is how did they already hire somebody for those other positions when you had your damn application in forever, man?
Well, because it's the good old boys club sometimes takes over, and they've already got somebody selected for the position and know who they want. Through local channels. So.
Well, hopefully the Wilmington thing work out, because I'm sure you'd probably be much happier there than fucking America.
You all right, Princess Jane? What's going on?
It's called
you lose a contact. You lose a contact or something?
No, it's called blood in the lungs.
Ooh, blood in the lung. What the hell's going on? You got pneumonia?
That's swelling, very bad swelling, and I've been fighting it since last February.
Damn.
You need to do something about that.
No, I'm on steroids, so it's working. It works.
It's not working well enough if it's been going on since February.
That's why they were looking at medically retiring me, and I'm trying to fight to stay in, but I don't really want to talk about that. I'm trying to
stay gotcha.
Trying to stay in
totally understand that.
Get it, Jamie. Get it. You can do it. If not, get your 100%.
Well, I just want to retire at 20.
Get your 100%.
And then go do
be so much nicer.
and then go do car and gun shit when I'm tired.
There you go. It's not so
Hell
hard.
yeah.
Or welding. It's probably gonna be welding.
Yeah, welding with lung shit like that, I wouldn't do.
Nah, I'd rather be happy for. I'd rather be happy.
Hell, you got to die of something, shit.
Hey, Jamie, I'll tell you what. I'll drive, you shoot, and we'll do some car and gun shit.
I went to this
And
I went to this Griffin group driving shooting where you get to do like break contact where you get to do like break contact drills and like shoot out of windows and stuff. That's pretty cool. And you get to do like boxing and pit maneuvers and yeah, I did it before I went to Afghanistan the 1 year. It was great.
Yeah. Those courses, I'll tell you, that's one thing I love about the government. Free education.
Yep. Can't beat that shit, buddy.
This one
in today's world, that shit is worth more than money, man.
Yeah, it was funny. It's down in Maxton, North Carolina, actually. It's called Griffin Group. Y'all probably heard of it. It's like right below Fort Bragg.
Right down there in Fayetteville, North Kakalaka.
I'm not sure what a... Okay, since I've never been in the service, somebody tell me what a PT is. Just so I know.
Physical training.
Oh, I could not pass it.
No, I
There's
can't
no
pass
fucking way.
either.
No way. They say, they'll look at me and say, they'll look at me and say, Mr. Butler, your lungs are fucked.
Oh, and they've changed the test since I was in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a 6-part test now. It's not a 3-part like when I came in. It's a 6-part test. You got to do a deadlift.
Oh.
You got to do a standing power throw, which is throwing a medicine ball. You got to do a plank. You got to do push-ups. You got to do sprint drag carry of 90 pounds. And then you got to still run 2 miles.
A sprint
No,
carry.
there's no 2
Hell
miles in my
no.
future.
Plank.
Hell no.
I was okay with it until you said to run 2 miles shit. And the only way that's gonna happen is somebody follow behind me with a fucking oxygen tank. It
Wait,
ain't
I've
happening.
always done a 2-mile run. I used to do that so fast.
I just did it.
How many push-ups are we talking?
You have to do a minimum of 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can handle that.
The minimum's 10 now.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you got to do a sprint. You got to do a deadlift. The minimum's 140 pounds of deadlift, and then you got to do a sprint drag carry, less than like 3 minutes. Which you got to drag. You got to sprint. You got to sprint down. You got to come back. You got to drag 90 pounds down 25 meters, and then back, and then you got to lateral. And you got to come back, and then you got to take 2 50-pound kettlebells, and you got to run back down and run back in 3 minutes.
Okay, I could have done that back then. In my prime, I could have done that.
I just did all that last month with my condition.
Yeah.
Good for you, Princess Jamie. Good for you. You got this.
I always scored top marks on my PT test back in the day when it was just push-ups, sit-ups, and a run. And all that other stuff is just stuff we did on like normal training.
Yeah, well, they incorporated into testable physical fitness attributes, and I'm gonna tell you.
I thought they were going to some pull-ups and chin-ups.
So they did. They took the pull-ups out because, well, I can do pull-ups, but there's a lot of females that were failing pull-ups. And
Say 140-pound deadlift, I can do that.
It was a leg tuck. So you pull up and you tuck in. And
I'm not sure I can do a 140-pound deadlift now.
Oh yeah, I can do that. That's not a problem.
But I
don't know.
I can still do it.
Oh yeah.
I don't exercise at all, Salty, at all.
I could do a 140-pound deadlift. That wouldn't be a problem at all.
Well, what are you deadlifting though?
A weight bar with 140 pounds on it.
Oh, okay.
It's
I thought it was like a top tick or something.
Special type of bar. Like
I could do the medicine balls, the drag and shit. I could do all that.
Hey, Proline, what years were you in?
Hey, if Salty's girlfriend, one thigh weighs 140 pounds. He's got that.
No, that's my sister. Don't even register on that damn scale.
I'll tell you this:
that's a
the
big
deadlift weighs more than me. So I'm not even.
Because I know when I was in from 90 to 96, 90% of the people didn't do 300s on their PT test. There was
I never did.
It was like 10% of us could do that.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I could pass the deadlift. I mean, pass the PT because when you said that run 2 mile shit, no, the
I
salty
can't
will
run it
not.
all anymore. My
Salty cannot do that.
Nothing.
That's physical. That PT to salty stands for physical torture.
It's
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
It's on a 600.
We'll agree with that.
It's on a 600 scale now. It's not on a 300 scale. They were trying to make the new test gender neutral, but it never worked out because
You can't make it gender neutral. It doesn't.
tried.
Work. The genders are different.
They tried.
They need to figure
tried.
that one out. The Army doesn't need to get woke.
They tried and they failed. And
What did Santos say? What did DeSantis say the other day on his damn speech? Woke comes to Florida to die.
It started.
Like I keep seeing is go woke, go broke. For all the TV shows and everything that are just dying out now because they went super woke and they're all.
We still ran boots in 07 in Fort Leonard Wood.
You got out in 02? Okay, probably.
You got out in 02. When did you go in? Because I got out in 96. I went in 90. I should have stayed in longer, but I didn't.
In 02, I was listening to Christina Aguilera and acted like I was singing in my hairbrush.
In 02, I was crisscrossing this country in a tractor and trailer. I know exactly what I was doing.
02, I was 31 years old, and I was well out of the Army. Oh, you went in 2 years after I got out. You went in when my enlistment ended in 98. Because after I got out in 96, I still had 2 years of inactive reserve.
Yeah, so that's one thing. That's why I re-enlisted, because the whole IRR. So I did a 2x8 contract and I re-enlisted because I had inactive reserve. So I just stayed in. It's great.
I wish I would have. In fact, I tried to join the active reserve at the time at a training at Fort Lewis at a training center where they had active reservists, and they ended up assigning me to a place in San Diego without telling me that. And I finally get something from them in the mail like a couple months later going, you've been discharged from your reserve status because you never showed up. And I'm like, you never sent me anything to tell me to report anywhere. And I was supposed to be in Tacoma, Washington, not in San Diego. So they screwed up, and I never ended up staying in the reserves, or I might have been able to retire.
I got my first car, and I was like, in 98 is when I really got that's when I learned how to have a clutch on the farm. I was 9 years old.
Damn, 91, are you even old enough? Was you even old enough to drive in 02? Because your videos, man, you're like a pretty young fella.
In 02, I was driving on the farm.
I'm just sitting here reading what 91 says. He said in 02 he bought his first Mustang, and I was like, damn, was you even old enough to drive in 02? Because by looking at his videos and seeing him on camera on the panel, he seems like a fairly young guy.
I think he said he was in his low 40s, late 30s range.
Something like
He
that.
was like 38, isn't he? 36 or 38.
I'm not sure how old he is.
He's 37.
That's why I was asking.
I got my second Mustang I bought was a 1989 blue and silver hatchback 5.0 GT. That was my second Mustang.
Damn, you'll never forget that day, will you, 91? Damn, you got your license on 9/11. Holy shit.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you should have kept that car. Shell, you're old enough to be my mother. What are you talking about?
Oh, my God.
I'm just being mean. Actually, my mom wasn't that old, though.
We just lose somebody?
Hey, she better watch it if T moves to North Carolina. Goddamn, her and T gonna be going out on dates.
Oh, T just left.
Yeah, where'd T go?
Oh, he's still listening. He's still listening.
I knew, Shell. I'm just giving you hell. I think my mom would have been 74 this year. I think.
I lost you. Yeah, I lost you.
You're always lost, T. Ain't no different.
Yeah.
See, I got my first Mustang in what, 84?
Your mom didn't like that car.
Yeah, 84. I wasn't even old enough to drive at that point, but I was still driving it.
I'll get my 7th Mustang back here sometime in the next year, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Supposedly the fuel on it's done. It just needs to, be dynoed and tuned. And
Well, according to what Cooler says, it sounds like they're getting ready to wrap it up.
everything's done. It just needs to get tuned.
Yep, sounds like to me they just need to wrap it up and you'll be getting it back.
Yeah, one of these days. But
Ah,
guess what? It's not too cold to be driving it.
Too cold? Shit, you live in Alabama. It ain't too cold.
It's gonna be like 40 something here soon. That's
Shit,
cold.
it's gonna be fucking 30 degrees tomorrow night here, and it's gonna be what?
tomorrow
20?
night? Tomorrow night it's gonna be 28 here.
Yeah, well, see, it's gonna be what, 30 degrees tomorrow night, and I think let's see, Sunday it's supposed to be 28. I think 28 here. And it's Sublime. You can kiss my ass for sending that cold ass weather down here.
Saturday night 28 degrees, Sunday night 27, the high of 45 tomorrow. That kills me. 45.
No, we're still gonna be the weather's
like
still. I think.
Today.
Go ahead.
That's what.
I think it's still supposed to be like 68, 69 here tomorrow during the day.
Oh,
Right
no,
now, the wind chill of
daytime tomorrow is
22.
45.
We start dropping temps on Sunday apparently.
Yeah, I don't give a damn how cold it is. As long as there ain't no snow on the ground, I'll drive a Mustang. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I would too. But
It could be fucking 10 degrees outside. I
although when I
don't
go
give a
pick
shit. I'll
up
drive.
my Mustang, it's going to be me and my truck and my trailer, so it's coming home on a trailer.
Sunday it's only going to be like almost
It didn't have
52 at
tabs.
night.
It hadn't been tabbed in over a year now, or almost a year, which means Alabama's going to try and stick me for like 2 years of taxes, and I'm going to tell them fuck off. And then it needs a new windshield, and it needs a new passenger side mirror. All stuff I broke before.
Look at that picture saying it's gonna be a high of 68 tomorrow. Gonna be nice, big. 68 's good
Wow.
temperature.
Damn, 22. Shit. That's cold.
Yeah. I just opened up my garage a little while ago, dude. Talk about a slap in the face.
Oh.
Damn, your wind chill right now is 22?
Right now, it's 22 degrees, the wind chill right now outside.
So y'all shut down for the year then, right?
Not completely. Like I said, now is the time of year where I'll get a miscellaneous call here or a miscellaneous call there. You know,
I got
something like that.
So for working every day, pretty much that's pretty much done right now, huh?
Yep. You know, Rich.
I'm still waiting
Damn.
on for some
The live streams are finna kick up then.
Oh boy.
Sublime be going live every fucking night. They'll be off work.
I ain't doing every night.
He'll
7
get
days.
bored, he'll be on every night.
7 days of salty is enough to put me in a rubber room, sir.
7 days of salty.
Salty, not things. So.
Yeah, Zach, I see you fared real good during that hurricane. Y'all didn't hardly get shit down there.
We did at the end.
Yeah, I looked at your weather though. Y'all wasn't bad at all. It wasn't like I said.
Last
wasn't
night,
up but like a
after
damn
all of the
thunderstorm.
storm that came through last night, they decided we're gonna pop at you. They freaking had no power for like almost 3 hours last night. It literally went out like 12 o'clock last night and then come back on until like 2 o'clock this morning.
Oh, that's the perfect time for it to happen, though. You should be
Yeah, because you're in the bed asleep, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
I was in the middle playing on my Xbox with another YouTuber in the game.
Oh shit! Not me. I was dreaming about something. I just can't remember what the fuck it was at that time.
It was Motorsport 7.
Oh, okay. I haven't played 7 yet. I own it, but I haven't played it. Because I haven't had my Xbox hooked up.
And it was like, I'll just live stream. I have no power. I live stream during the middle of the night. It was sick. My phone will work. It did. It was happy. About
Not me, man. Shit, I got to a point now where when we're done with these live streams, dude, I go straight in, take the dog out, and I go right to bed.
Well, yeah, because by the time we finish, it's usually midnight, 1 a.m. anyways.
Well, it's already 12:25 now.
Exactly. Well, Eastern Coast time, yeah.
Oh yeah. It's only 11:25. What are you talking about, Salty? You're wrong.
Yeah, I'm on East Coast.
No, hell, it
time.
ain't. It's 12:25, right? I'm looking at my phone right now.
I'm looking at mine right now. It says it's 11:25. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're in a different time zone than I am.
It's 12:25.
I'm on the Eastern Standard Time. You're not. You're on Central.
According to my alarm clock, it's 12:30.
Yeah. Well, according to my cell phone right here, it says 12:25.
Too late for me.
Rich, I don't do the stable just yet, just because in 30 days or less, within 30 days, I might be taking the car to Florida. So,
Really?
yeah.
You can drive it?
Huh?
Yeah, he's gonna drive it. He drove it last year to Florida.
Yeah, it's been to Florida once. Twice.
Where's
Twice.
Oh, 90. Mark, you're on East Coast time too, Eastern Standard Time. I didn't know that, bud.
Yeah. What were you saying, Pinch?
So we're in Florida.
Delray Beach. No, Delray Beach I'd be in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you
it's
gonna
just a Dewey Beach. I'm like, that's in Delaware. But
yeah, but you gonna go up and where the car mob's at Daytona, right?
Yeah, but if I do, I won't see him as much though. That's the only thing. It's because he's going to be staying at his relative's house. I'm going to be staying at my godmother's house. This is going to be a much more cheaper trip for me. So I can't swing renting a B&B and all that.
Oh, y'all not going in together and renting an Airbnb again?
No, not this time.
That gets expensive.
I heard something about. Didn't you say something about you were getting ready to refinance your house or some shit like that?
No, once the rates go down, I will. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to go for a higher rate than what I have. That would just be not smart.
Yeah,
so
my wife
I'm
found
sorry,
a house today that was better than this one with a better garage and better land and everything for the same price we paid for this. And I'm like, I'd love to do it. And it's closer to my gun range that I go to. But with the interest rates right now, there's no way I'm more than doubling my interest rate. It's not going to happen.
Shit, I was lucky. I avoided all that shit on mine. I just paid cash on mine and got done with it.
I am going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to table and pull it up.
I paid one payment on my place. That was it. It's done. It's mine.
And how long ago was that?
About a little bit over a month ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money, and I'm still working, so.
Yeah, I'm probably actually going to do that tomorrow, Victor. I'm going to go get some stable and top it off because it's still 30 days, and that's 30 days of some pretty cold temperatures that we're going to be enduring. So overnight lows in the 20s for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday it was in the 70s at this time almost. At this time.
Same here.
76 today.
And now it feels like 22.
Well, when I come out here on this live stream and started this live stream, it was 69 degrees. I don't know what it is right now, but it was 69 when we started.
66 outside right now, but the wind is blowing like crazy.
It only stayed at like 62, I believe, yesterday. It only stayed 62 all day. It was like, yes, finally. And it was rain and wind. It was terrible.
I got a long sleeve shirt on, but I don't have a jacket on yet.
This guy that I live right across, he just put a fence up like 2 weeks ago. He already got hit. His fence already got hit with another tree again.
Damn, Chef. Damn, 81 degrees and it's still 70 where you're at right now. That's awesome. Yeah, same here, Proline. It rained all damn day yesterday, and it rained pretty damn much all day today. I think the rain finally stopped around 2 o'clock, 2:30, something like that. It's fucking just nasty the last couple of days. I mean, it was warm. It wasn't cold, thank God.
I still got to get an oil change on my car, too.
But they're calling rain for us again Thursday, and it will be fucking cold. So that I'm not looking forward to. 43 and dropping.
I know the temperature where I'm going, what that's gonna look like.
Well, tell us the temperature anyway. You ain't got to tell us the place. What's the temperature going to be? It's gonna be cold, warm, hot,
Um,
or can you not give that away?
I think it'd be mild. I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's.
Oh,
gonna-
okay.
Real mild. I love
Not
mild. temp.
tropical.
No, not tropical.
All right, good.
I ain't going down there. Going to a
I'm a
different-
fan of mild temps all the time. 70, 60, 65 to 70 degrees would be perfect for me at all times of the year.
I don't mind if it hits 80, as long as the humidity is not so high. If the humidity
Nope,
runs about
I don't
40
want
to
80.
50%, I'm good around there.
I don't care if it's even not humid. 80 degrees is too fucking hot. It needs
Yeah,
to be
I agree. Yeah, that's
70.
I'll take
Yeah, that's what I
100
said.
degrees. I'll take 100 degrees every day.
What? You're like
the hell?
that.
Almighty.
Not me.
Jamie,
Why
what
would
is,
you?
what is your avatar there?
So that is. So I made that. So what I did is I took a Salier logic analyzer, and I was doing some UART and I2C data, and I was combining them to try to get a data readout for a specific piece of hardware for firmware.
I will almost would have swore that was just an O-scope, but
It is. It's a logic analyzer. But it's an 8-channel O-scope. So what you do, but this 8-channel O-scope being also a logic analyzer, I can read UART data, I can read I2C data if I get the messages decoded right. So that's what I was doing, and I was decoding the messages, and I was looking for a route inside the chip, the hard-coded chip itself, so I can go in and modify the parameters with a Arduino program base.
okay.
I'll tell you, here in Georgia, I will never take 100 degrees. You can
I
keep that
gotta
shit.
ask, which O-scope is it?
It's a Salier Logic Pro 8.
Oh, okay. Those are pretty damn good.
Would you take 100 over 30, Salty?
I remember
Yeah, any day. Yeah,
Yeah.
any day.
Oh, yeah, I'll take 100 degrees over 30, and I hate heat.
I actually
I really hate cold.
the funny thing is about this O-scope is I actually got down to the millivolts, and I was specking out the sensors of my rental car, just trying it out to see if I could read the millivolts of data and see the waveforms, of which I can. And
So I had to borrow recently. I had to borrow the O-scope for my work, and we just have a fluke, a simple fluke handheld O-scope.
You don't have a Tektronix or a DPO, a digital phosphorescope, where you can raster images or do
No, it's just simple one, and I was just doing it to find out what kind of signal I was getting on something in my car to send to some guys who were building a new digital dash for the car I own. And I bought one, but I was helping them out finding some information to find out that it was a PWM signal they were looking for, not a digital signal.
So so you would have to do fast Fourier transform to get to convert some of the frequencies to break those back. Yeah.
Basically, all I did for them was just take a video of what I was getting so they could see what it was, why I was doing it.
Y'all two do know y'all are the only two that understands what the hell you're talking about, right?
No, we
Because
don't know that.
nobody else in here understands that damn thing y'all are saying.
I'm just a weirdo. I'm a weird girl.
I'm an electrical designer with a minor in electrical engineering that I never finished a degree in.
Oh, so you got to learn about
Ching, 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 and ching, ching, chong, ching, chong, chong.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it sounds like to me.
So you learned about I don't know if you how deep into RF theory you got into, but you learned decibels and attenuation.
I learned all that in the Army.
I was a truck driver, big block. I don't know any of that damn shit.
So you got your decibels, you got your sine, cosine, tangent, your logarithm.
Whether any of it or not, it's been years. But
you got your tau levels for capacitor discharge and.
Oh yeah.
That's how that's kind of how I built my fuel injection for my Jeep when I modified
Nice.
the GM system.
Mark, I'm glad you got your car parked in there. It's not the ugly duckling. Remember, it's a Fox body. It's never the ugly duckling.
But I basically did some fuel injection work to my Jeep and got it working, and I was just happy and surprised.
Kelty, you know what Kim said about Fox Body the other day? She
What's
said,
that?
I don't understand what those people's fascination is with that car. Thing looks like a freaking box.
She just ain't. She ain't
Does
ever
look like
rode
a
in a.
box. It looks
She
like
ain't
the
never.
most amazing
She ain't ever
box.
rode in a really
How
fast
dare
one that
you.
that
It's
scares
like
the
it's got
shit out
no
of her.
curves. It's straight. Freaking, I'm just like, oh my god.
That's the beauty of that car. It don't need curves. It's
It is
fine
the
just the way
best
it is.
looking box I have ever owned.
Pinks, do you ever work with like spectrum analyzers?
I have not worked with spectrum analyzers since I got out of the army.
That's what you need, Sublime. You need a Fox body in your life.
It's a
I
good looking box.
have
I
one,
want
but-
one.
I think you live it.
You need to get you another one, man.
I want the good box.
I want to get a
Yourself
64
a
to
nice,
60.
a four-eyed notchback.
I want to get a 64 to 66.
So 4 eyes the only way to go if you're gonna have a Fox body, in my
I
opinion.
love a four-eyed.
I want
Yeah.
a 64 to 66.
79 to 86, and I don't really care about none of the rest of them after that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the arrows, but I prefer the 4 eye.
You know what? I wouldn't mind having a couple of different certain what was that 72 to 83s or 82?
Oh,
Talking about the damn LTD fucking Mustang.
Mustang 2.
It's the wrong years, brother.
well, at least it's not going to snow where I'm going.
wrong years.
What year is
Mustang
that?
Mustang 2 went to 78.
At least it's not going to snow where I'm going.
70, well, Mustang 2 went to 78, but it started in 72, right?
No, started in 74.
I want a
You sure
60.
about that?
73 or 74, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because they had the LTDs in 70, 71, 72.
I want a 64 to 66 with a straight 6. And
I don't want nothing. No offense to you, but I don't want a damn thing that's got a straight 6 in it.
I had a 60,
Ain't no power.
68 with a straight 6. It was a great car.
My
Oh,
dad's
yeah.
car scares me. Like
It's like this damn Ranger I got. It's a 475 speed, and that shit is coming out.
My dad's car scares me.
Something with a straight 6 scares you?
No, my dad's car scares me. His black car.
There you go. Barbecue Mike, 74 to 78, Mustang 2.
Yeah. I've been drinking. Leave me alone. I'm having trouble thinking.
Yep, 73 was still the long fucking LTD motherfuckers.
Yeah, the only thing I really liked in
Didn't they have didn't 73 when they started with that Duraspark stuff? When did they start Duraspark? Was that Prestolite? And 73 had the Prestolite with the points, didn't it?
my favorite's still a 71 Mach 1, but that's my personal choice.
Yeah, my favorite year of Fox body period is a 82. That's my favorite year.
82. I like the 83s.
82, man, there's not a better
I've had
looking
the 83s.
nose on a Fox body than the 82, in my personal opinion.
I just like shit that can like reliably get me to point A to point B and look cool.
Oh,
Fuck that. I want something I can drive, and if it tears up, okay, I'll fix it and I'll drive it again. I don't give a shit if it tears up.
Point A to point B, then it's Toyota.
Yeah, I'm finna say, you don't buy a Mustang to go point A to point B. You buy a Mustang to drive that motherfucker.
Point A to point B, you buy an old Toyota. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Mine are all my miles were put on by an old person, so the car's not abused at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Minus that fucking Ford Explorer.
Anything under 10 miles an hour doesn't count.
Yes, it does, because the Carfax says it does.
I needed
Carfax says it does.
I needed a family car, so I got a Super Duty. That was my thinking.
Hey, what's up, Catfish? What's going on,
What's up,
buddy?
Catfish? Is Brim anywhere around?
He just celebrated a birthday a few days ago.
I'm just messing with him. Nobody heard that with me.
What's
I
your
asked him, I said, hey, Catfish, is Brim anywhere around?
Right, wait. I don't even
I said
understand.
brim. That is a fish.
Oh.
Just messing with you. What's up, Catfish?
Yeah, Victor, exactly. Everybody loved the fox
Oh.
body.
Hey, fox bodies are still the shit. People are just asking stupid amounts of money for them.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that Jeeps hold their value, so I can trade mine in and get a Super Duty.
Jeeps are good for one thing: selling and trading.
Big block. If I was going to get a fox body, it would be, and I know people would hate me for it, but it would be an 86 charcoal gray Mercury Capri 5.0.
I would not hate you for it because that's a good car.
Wouldn't hate you for it. That's a pretty decent one.
Yeah,
That's a good one. I would not hate you for it.
I love that. The Capri that my buddy used to own, man, I love that car, dude.
Why don't you
Charcoal
go down there and offer damn Dover some good money for that damn Capri he's building? It's gonna be coyote swap with a manual, buddy.
Yeah, but it's not 86, 84, isn't it? Or 3?
It's 83 or 84. Still don't matter. It's still a badass car.
Yeah, I know.
So what I would do with the 64 to 66, I would put a T5 in it in place of a 3-speed, but it's got to be a manual. But it'd be cool to have a straight 6.
See, a 65 is okay. I'm just 64, 65 is not my year Mustang. I mean, they're okay. Don't get me wrong. I'd have one, but it's just not my year
It's
Mustang.
just got to be a manual.
If only I had 5,000, I would go get that now.
I would almost trade my CJ7 in for one.
So, Catfish, I got an invitation from, oh my God, now I'm drawing another blank, of the car show that we did inside last year. What was the name of that freaking show?
when that kid sitting inside that damn dude's Corvette.
Yeah. But then I looked at the email more closely, and it was an invitation for the Houston version in Houston, Texas. I was like, oh, no, not right now. Send me that invite in another month or two when you come my way.
Victor, I'm going to tell you the reason why fox bodies are so expensive. The one reason why they're so expensive. And if I can remember his fucking name, and I'm sure that Sublime can tell me. But he used to be on Fast and Loud. He's damn Richard's favorite buddy. The guy that financed all his fucking shit.
Oh my God! I know
Rich
who you're talking
Rollins?
about.
Yeah, Richard Rollins. It was his buddy, the one that actually owns. He actually owns a Jeep shop.
Jesus, that's gonna
Dennis
tip my tongue.
Collins. Dennis
Yeah,
Collins.
Dennis Collins. He is the single reason why fox bodies are so expensive. He is the one that started all the shit.
Dennis Collins. I met Dennis Collins with because I went to Collins Brothers Jeeps and I was doing some stuff and he gave me a whole tour to his shop because I talked all the CJ stuff and he's like, "Oh my God, you know all this CJ stuff? Here's the exclusive tour. This is my personal collection of CJs." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I am like getting wet."
Yep, he is the reason he is the one person who started all the high prices on fox bodies. He is
Sorry, you
single-handedly
heard that?
done it all by himself.
I was like in heaven and
When he took all of those fucking fox bodies to Barrett Jackson and he sold all of them, especially that 93 Cobra that he sold for like $150 something thousand, and all those other fox bodies, he got huge fucking money for it. Everybody watched that Barrett Jackson show and immediately everybody thought their fucking fox bodies were worth gold. The fox body were still cheap before that damn Barrett Jackson show.
yeah, I got to see Dennis Collins' personal collection of CJ Jeeps. That's why CJs are so expensive now. Because
sounds to me like Dennis Collins needs to be taken out.
and what I saw,
Well, you can't get mad. I mean, look, you can't get mad at the guy because he's seen what none of the rest of us seen in fox bodies. None of us seen the collectible money in fox bodies because we bought them, raced them, built them, and
tore them up.
tore them all to pieces, fucking parted them out. He bought these cars, didn't put any miles on them, put them in his fucking private collection, and then when he got a huge stable of these sumbitches, he went straight to Barrett Jackson, made all the money, and the fucking rest is history.
It's just like
Yeah.
what
He is a problem.
Yeah, he like I said, he is the one single-handed. Like I said, you go back and look up. I want to say it was about 4 or maybe 5, 6 years ago when that Barrett Jackson show when he had that one Barrett Jackson show in Scottsdale, Arizona, when he took all those fucking Fox bodies up there, you could still get a damn Fox body for like $3,500. A really, really nice fucking Fox body for 35. Because that's back when I was really big into those cars. And I had, at that time, I think I had like 60 something on my property. And and when he sold all those fuckers, they went fucking skyrocketed through the roof. I was making money hand over fist on selling parts. I was making fuck tons of money.
You know who's got a lot of Fox body and Fox body stuff and Mustang sitting in his yard?
Who's that?
Do you know Chef Shade Tree?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of stuff on his stuff.
Yeah, he showed us. But he's one of those guys. Don't get me wrong. I like Chef Shade Tree. I think he's cool and all that. But he is one of those guys who's got all these Fox bodies, and they're going to sit on his property, and they just going to rot back into the earth because he's never going to do nothing with them. He's never going to sell them.
He's got a lot of title and VIN numbers.
He's got a lot of good ones, but you can't buy nothing from him because the damn parts are expensive as fuck, and it's like all the cars. Can't buy nothing. They cost too much fucking money. I ain't paying that kind of price for that shit. I know what they used to sell for.
I met that dude in Ohio.
I refuse. I'm one of those type. I'm gonna hold out, and I refuse to pay that big money for Fox body.
I just want an old 64, 66, and then I'll be.
I know I can't go back to the way it used to be because I know them times are gone. But I'm gonna hold out. I'm still not gonna pay that price. If I have to move to the SN95s, I'll move to the SN95s. I'll buy one of them because you can still get those cheap.
Put some 3-valve heads on them.
Oh hell no! I ain't doing all that shit. No. If I get an SN95, I'm gonna build a push rod and put in it.
Turbo.
I wouldn't mind having a turbo car. I've never had one.
Hey, I'm very surprised that Ford brought that big push rod motor back and put it in these.
I'm happy they brought it back.
That's why I ordered one. I was like, because I had a 460, and if this thing pulls like any old 460, and my 460 like 10 miles a gallon, and I don't care.
You know what? There you go. You're right, 91. I didn't think about it. Jamie, if you want a 65, I know where you can get one as long as you don't mind buying a project car.
Yeah, I can. I think I'm capable. I think.
Okay. You know the guy that comes on here, Mr. Mach 1?
Yeah.
He was just on here. He's got one. He just bought a 65. He's got one. And I guarantee you can buy that car. Because he already done said he ain't doing nothing to it.
All I need is a title and a VIN, and I can mold it myself.
I haven't heard, still haven't heard anything back from him, Barbecue Mike. I'm still waiting on him to get call me back. I mean, I gave my offer. You know, I can't get much more for that car because it's got way too many problems. But if he'll sell it to me for the price I offered, like I said, I will go up $1,000 more. But that's it. That's my cutoff point. 3,500 is my highest. I won't go any higher than that.
But yeah, as long as it's a title and a VIN, and I can make it.
He's got it. He's got it. Like I said, every one of us has got his number, and I guarantee you can buy that car. He's still sitting on his trailer from where he bought it.
I have to move to Alabama. I have to get my stuff situated on the property in Texas. There's a lot of stuff I got to do. I cannot be moving I got too many damn cars to move right now.
Baby, are you subscribed to Gary?
Like I said, now you'll definitely have to be interested in a project car because that car he's got is a project.
I think I can tackle it.
All right. As long as you already know how to weld. So you're there. If you know how to weld, that car won't be a problem for you.
Weld, electrical, engine. I mean,
it's already got. The whole car's there. Everything's there.
It's almost midnight. We got 14 people in here. Good Lord.
Yeah, almost midnight. Hell, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, fool.
Same.
For you.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
There you go. Rich just posted you a link right there in the chat. That is of Gary's 65 right there.
Yep.
You can go look at that. You'll see the car.
I'll be honest. The only reason I'm on YouTube is to hang out with y'all anymore. Really, that's the only reason.
Well, like I said, if you're interested in one of them, there's your one right there you can get.
I left YouTube because of the drama.
Thanks, Rich. Appreciate it.
I don't have.
Yeah, you're right, Victor. He does. He buys all types of cars, but he's a car collector. You know, he's the one that bought that damn Ferrari. What was it, F40 or whatever it was from?
F40.
Yeah, he bought that one from what's his name? Richard.
My customer in St. Charles had an F40 that he just sold in the past 3-4 years ago. He bought it for $500, sold it for $1.5.
Oh man, that's got 4-wheel drums.
Yep, I told you that's the 65 right there. And I guarantee you can get that car. Gary's probably. I guarantee you, Gary will not.
Oh yeah, I know Gary. I talked to Gary.
Yeah. I guarantee you, he won't ask an arm and leg for that car. I'm not sure. I'm not going to put a price out there because he has not set a price, and I don't know what he would be asking for it. But you can contact him or get in touch with him, and I guarantee you can buy that car.
There's just a lot of people that are not interested in project cars anymore.
No, but those are the kind of cars. Those are the kind of cars you want to save because they sell every single piece of that car on the aftermarket. No matter what it is, they sell it. You can buy every single piece of that car.
It's like a Jeep. You can build it.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Exactly. I thought it was, as soon as I saw Rich say I could swing a wrench, I was like, dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Because like I said, I know you've been telling all of us you would like to have a 65 or 64, 65 for a long time. And I just got to thinking, I was like, hell, Gary's got one. Shit.
It's just my growing up, like what, 94? We had, my dad had a 67 GT500 KR.
My dad did too. My dad bought my mom a GT350 and bought himself a GT500 KR the same day.
My mom wrecked it into a concrete set of steps at 100 mile an hour in 1995 or 6.
Believe this or not, my mom absolutely hated that GT350. Hated it. My dad took it back to the dealership and traded that son of a bitch in for a Dodge Dart. I am not shitting you. That is the God's honest truth.
Dude, the 68 Shelby GT350 was one of the best looking Mustangs. That was the one my godfather had. Oh my God, with that sexy car.
That's exactly the one my dad bought my mom, brand spanking new.
I have the car. I have the model because I was really young. And I really liked that car, so they got me a model of that same car. And I used to have it in my room, and it's like 5 years old, 6 years old when my mom totaled it. And
my mom hated that car. She hated everything about that car.
It was I remember it was had a 4-speed on the floor.
Yes, it does, Mark. I agree. That car needs to be saved. It has a hell of a lot of potential. And Jamie, hopefully you and Gary can talk and you can finally land you a Mustang. That's what you always wanted. So.
Well, I'm an old woman. I'll take care of it.
There you go. You ain't no old woman. Shit. Hell, I got kids. I got kids older than you.
It'll go sit.
My son will be 35 in March. I'm sorry, I lied. My son will be 35 in April. Hell, I almost forgot when he was born.
Sam's parents are going to be watching all my cars while I'm in Alabama.
Walter's getting the dementia now.
You ain't lying. April 25th.
Sam's parents are
1988. The little motherfucker was 19 and a half inches long, weighed 7 pounds. Nope, 7.5 pounds. And literally I hit the floor when he was born. Passed out.
He's a little over 10 years older than my son, I think.
What my son is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my two daughters. My two daughters, one of them's 27, the other one's 26.
My son was born in 98. My daughter was born in 96. My other son was born in 97. Or 99. Jesus Christ.
If my two daughters cannot figure out what's causing kids, I'm gonna have a fucking football team. Holy shit, for grand. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Kids myself.
I got 7 grandkids, dude.
I got 10.
Better you than me. you have to buy just a little bit more Christmas than I do.
And out of the 10, one is a girl.
I think I got one more project car left in me to build before I get too sick.
What do you mean before you get too sick? Is there no recovering from this?
They don't know. It's very rare. They're still working on. They're still working it.
What is it?
I have sarcoidosis, which is chronic swelling, and that goes into my lungs and my face. And then I have Malkerson-Rosenthal syndrome, which is another facial paralysis, furrows in your tongue, and you get masses that pop up randomly inside your mouth, cheek, a lot of soft tissue swelling too. So I got 2 things going against me.
Damn.
Yeah, he does, Mark.
I might have Crohn's disease. So.
Oh, that's horrible.
So yeah, I'm kind of.
I used to have a girlfriend with Crohn's disease.
I'm kind of fighting to stay in the Army right now.
Good friend of mine's wife has Crohn's, and it was bad.
Yeah, one of my old girlfriends had Crohn's disease. That shit wasn't no fun.
You know, Jamie, you sound about like my wife, just different issues. But
so I'm fighting to stay in, and as long as I prove to them that I can still do my job, which I do,
yeah,
then they're gonna leave me alone. But at some point, the doctor's gonna be like, "No, medical board."
You know, I gotta say, with all the travel you do, the travel's not good for you. That air pressure change in the airlines, not good for you.
What about all the third world countries I go into? The air quality, the horrible living conditions. I'm not always in a hotel.
Third world, it's one of the worst air qualities in the world.
I'm not always in a hotel.
Yeah, I remember that. What is this, sweetie?
But yeah, we'll see.
Oh God, my wife.
I'm still saying, Sublime, you need a Fox body in your life, buddy.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the next car I get will not be a Fox body.
Why
No,
not?
we all know what that's going to be.
Exactly.
It's going to be a C7 Corvette.
Are you serious?
A C7?
Yeah, that's what his wife wants, is a C7.
Well, tell her she's wrong. She wants a C8.
No, Pocketbook don't want a C8.
Are you gonna keep the GT5?
Better driving car.
Did you call her Chewbacca?
No, I'm eating graham crackers. I said the Pocketbook.
Oh, I thought you said Chewbacca. I thought you said Chewbacca did.
So did I.
I thought you said Chewbacca didn't want a C8. I was like, what the hell?
The Pocketbook does not
I
want a
can
C8.
I know the C7 I want costs more than the C8 I want.
Well, she wants like a Grand Sport, like a 2019 Grand Sport.
Okay,
Well, at least a Grand Sport's not bad then. It won't break the bank.
Get a manual.
they're still not cheap, but they're great cars.
You can't get that woman a manual. She wouldn't know how to drive.
Nope.
Nope.
She's got to have it. She's got to have it automatic.
Gotta be automatic. Gotta be orange.
Got to be what? Orange?
Yeah.
So I posted a picture, right? Or I posted
The
a little
Sebring
video
orange, I think it is.
I posted a little video clip. I was letting my daughter drive my
Pretty
rental
cool.
car, and I had to remind her that there's no third pedal because she kept smacking she kept looking for the third pedal. My
Hitting that
14-year-old
dead
daughter. This is my 14-year-old daughter looking for the clutch.
Kept hitting the dead pedal. I love that. So I remember I grew up driving manuals, and I remember the one time I took my stepdad's XJ6L out, and as I'm going down to the corner, my foot hit so hard to what clutch wasn't there, but unfortunately the brake pedal was like super wide, so I hit the brake with my clutch foot and slid around that corner because I slammed the brakes on. because I wasn't used to driving an automatic at all. Automatics were weird.
Same with my daughter, because all I put her in is like all my manual vehicles.
Yeah.
Get ready to spend some money if you want a manual Fox body. If you want a Fox body, it's best to look for an automatic. They're cheaper.
Convert 'em.
Manuals are freaking expensive.
Really, I couldn't find an automatic when I was buying them.
Yeah, you can find automatic. I mean, they're cheaper than manuals. Manuals is freaking high.
A year and a half ago, everything I was getting was manual. I couldn't find an automatic.
Well, I'm telling you right now, man, manuals
Yeah.
they cost way more than the fucking automatics.
That's here, not Washington State, where they all cost way too much anyway.
Yeah, every Fox body down here, you ain't finding no cheap Fox body down here.
No, weren't up there either. What I found was going to be my project, but it ended up the engine was toast. I would have to rebuild it. I ended up selling it all, sold the engine block, sold everything, got rid of them all, and just moved. I'm just still collecting parts for my Ranger, so I'm getting close to having everything I need to start the project with. I mean, I can go ahead and do the engine swap. I got the engine and trans already, but until I get everything, I'm not even going to worry with the truck, because I don't want to get to a point to where I've done all this, then I'm at a stopping point. When I get ready to start building it, I want to build it and finish it. That way, because like I said, I'm not doing a whole lot to the truck. I'm only putting a 302 5-speed, and that's going to be it. I'm not rear end. I'm going to change the rear end. But other than that, that's all I'm doing to the truck, because it's already a manual, so I don't have to worry about any of that. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not going to paint the truck, or the only thing I'm going to do as far as interior wise, I'm going to take the interior out of it, because it's got a stock bench seat. I'm taking that out, and I'm putting 2 Fox body seats or SN95 seats, probably, and a center console, and that's all I'm doing to the truck. I'm going to drive it.
Sorry, I
I
messed it up.
I'm gonna get a Mustang one day. It's one day.
What was that, Sublime or Pinks? Whoever that was that broke up.
I said, sorry, I'm munching on graham crackers. That's why I'm not talking.
It's Chewbacca.
Okay. Yeah, Chewbacca. I could have swore that's what he said. I am not lying. I could have swore that's what he fucking said. I think my
Graham
Bluetooth.
crackers and chocolate milk. I used to love eating this stuff as a kid.
I went and bought me another gallon of chocolate milk today. But when I get off of here, I'm gonna eat them.
Chocolate milk.
I ate ice cream and it didn't do me any good.
Well, I just bought me a damn pint of damn butter pecan ice cream. I'm gonna eat as soon as this live's over
Oh,
with.
you're killing me. I haven't had butter pecan in so long.
My
Dude,
mom
I
and dad
love-
used to get that all the time.
I love butter pecan, dude. That's my favorite freaking ice
Ooh,
cream.
and I haven't had ice cream in a while.
My dad was like, "Hey, you want some ice cream?" I'm like, "Sure." That ended really badly.
Have some
Did
of the black raspberry.
It didn't put you. It didn't put you on toilet duty, did it?
Needless to say that when we started
Jamie.
the stream and I was in the chat, that I was not in my bedroom. I was
Shit, no. I guarantee you was on the porcelain god, wasn't you?
I was on the porcelain guy, and I was texting Sam like, "Oh my god, I'm taking the biggest, most nastiest you wouldn't think about."
Shit. And I had to fuck up and eat this shit before I get on a plane in the morning.
I was like, I was Picassoing a toilet. Okay.
I bet she was like, what the fuck was I thinking? I gotta fly in the morning.
I was Picassoing a toilet.
I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm trying not to eat this stuff. But I ate pizza for dinner tonight. That's just been good.
Man, I ain't even worried about trying to lose weight. It's winter. I'm gonna put on my winter weight. Fuck it. I don't give a
I'm trying to
shit.
lose because of my back, so I can make my back feel better. Hopefully.
I only eat once a day. I only eat once a day.
That's all I eat usually.
You
Well,
look
I can't say that.
once a
I
day.
can't say that. Usually every morning I get up, and if I'm too lazy to cook, I either go to the Waffle House or IHOP. I'm a big Waffle House and IHOP guy. I love IHOP.
Yeah,
You ever had Huddle House?
I look
Really?
like I eat fast food 5 times a day, and I don't.
What was
Have
that,
you ever-
Jamie?
Have you ever had Huddle House?
Hell yeah, I got one not far from where I live. Damn right, I eat at Huddle House a lot.
We don't have Huddle House here. Not by me.
You used to have
Damn
a
right.
Huddle House on Fort Benning.
Man, I tell you what, one of my damn favorite things from them, the Huddle House is a combination platter.
I think they got Huddle House over in Huntsville area, but we don't have it over here.
I'll be in Huntsville in January.
You'll be at Redstone where I learned electronics.
Only where I have, we only have like a Denny's to eat.
Oh, I eat Denny's too now.
Denny's here. You can kiss my ass.
I have.
I eat Denny's also.
I have a funny story about Denny's. I have a very funny story about Denny's that I cannot share on YouTube.
I got all kinds of stories about Denny's, but none of them are good for public.
Well, I can tell you, Denny's they got damn good breakfast. But to me, their breakfast still does not beat IHOP. IHOP's the bomb.
It's very rare. If you want to go to IHOP, you have to travel to like another part of Florida to go do that. I had to go all the way to Georgia for that.
So in the Tacoma, Washington area, there's like 4 IHOPs. You don't want to eat at any of them.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, that one of them has so many ants in it that there's more. The ants are carrying the syrup away while you're trying to eat. And
damn.
So I walked out of that place.
Let's add a little bit more meat to the diet.
Yeah.
Protein.
We sat there for half an hour and didn't even get somebody to come ask us what we wanted to drink.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. I'm tell you what.
Yeah.
I got a rule of thumb. No matter what restaurant I go into and sit down and eat it, if my glass ever gets empty, I don't leave a tip. Period. End of story.
No, I can't do that if they're busy.
I don't give a shit if they're busy or not. If my glass gets empty, there's no tip left on the table.
Well,
I'll walk out
that's
and sniff the shit out of it.
on you asshole.
No, I just don't do it. I just don't do it. I look at it like this. I am there. They should, if they're going to be in business, if they're going to serve me, if I have to wait on my food, I am not going to be thirsty while I wait on my food. If, like I said, my glass gets empty,
Those
I
little
still.
coffee cups they give you are so small. They should just leave a carafe like Sherry's used to.
Yeah, I'll stiff the fuck out of them. And the lady will even ask me, I've even told the damn waitress to their face before. And the restaurant has not been busy, but my glass got empty. And she asked me, she goes, you're not going to tip me? I said, hell no, my glass got empty. I said, I told you when I first sit down at this table, when you come to ask me my drink order, I said, I told you then, if you ever let my glass get empty, I will not leave you a tip. And I don't. I just refuse to leave a tip.
Yeah, see, I'm glad I never waited on you because I'd have thrown you through the wall.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if you wait on me and you let my glass get empty, I like motherfucker get your tip from
Although I
the
didn't like
customer. I ain't it.
Either, so
I'm just that way. I'm a dickhead when it comes to that shit.
I worked at
I wonder how many loogies your meals have been cooked in, Salty.
Yeah, no shit, probably a lot.
Hey, no, that's what this guy just said.
Well, that's that guy
But the thing of it is, when I tip good. I'm not one of those $2 or $3 or $4 or $5 tippers. Every time I leave a tip on the table, it's usually a $10 bill every single time. Every time, unless I go to a really, really nice restaurant, and then hell, I'll tip $25 or $30. I don't mind it.
That is a nice 65 Mustang, by the way.
Yep.
It can be yours. All you got to talk to Gary.
My big problem with that is I go to some restaurants where they have those little teeny coffee cups that they only put like 6 to 8 ounces in. I can drink that before they walk away from me.
I hear you, Mark.
I'm about to go get me a beverage.
We make special ones.
No, I just can't stand that shit. I can't. I understand that it takes a while to cook the food and all that kind of stuff. I got no problem with that. I can wait on my food.
You're talking like soda and tea, though, aren't you? Not coffee.
No, not coffee, because I can drink that shit too fast.
I drink the coffee so fast they can't.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, yeah. I don't say nothing about the coffee. I can totally understand about the coffee.
I never run out of anything else. It's coffee I always run out of.
Yes, if my tea or my even my glass of water, because usually they always bring you a glass of water, but usually it's just little bitty pissy ass like 3 little sips of glass of water, Then they bring your bigger drink, which is whatever you order as far as your drink.
Oh, where are you going? Everywhere I go brings me the same size glass for everything. And
Fuck, not shit.
There's
Nah,
one
not,
Mexican restaurant I go. There's no way I could finish off the one glass of tea they give me. It's huge. It's massive.
see, now I never have a. Now, see, I can tell you this.
I'm
When I
halfway
go,
in with it.
yeah, when I go to a Mexican restaurant, I can tell you this. I have never had one of my glasses get empty at a
Nope.
Mexican restaurant. Never.
Never.
I mean, them ladies, they will, or guys, whatever's being a waitress or waiter, they always come around with a pitcher and always re-top off your drinks
Geez.
all the time.
Place I go, they don't even bring a pitcher. They just bring you a whole new glass, and they'll set it down full while you're halfway done with the one you have. which
Yeah, there's a bunch of
More
restaurants
than
down here that does that same
drink.
thing.
At one time. It's
Y'all
like
made
a
me thirsty.
huge
I had to
glass.
go get a beverage from the garage.
Yeah, I'm
What
sitting
do
there
you
drinking. I'm sitting there drinking a Fanta Orange right now.
I'm drinking water right now because I've had too much to drink.
He's like, well, he goes, I better get some kind of soberness started before I go to bed.
I almost tripped over the cat.
I put enough vodka down me already tonight.
Almost tripped over the cat.
No, I'll be drinking beer tomorrow. I'll be watching Georgia game tomorrow.
How many times does my
Said you'll be
computer have to
watching
scan?
Dora tomorrow?
No, the Georgia football game.
Who they
Oh,
playing?
I said
tomorrow?
Dora. I'm like, what?
No, I'll be watching the Georgia game tomorrow.
Who they playing?
Oh, goddamn. You would have to ask me. Shit, I knew earlier.
They
You
get
Yes,
should
I know.
know that,
don't they?
Mr. Georgia fan.
I can't remember if they're playing Ole Miss or if that's Alabama playing Ole Miss.
I don't remember either. Shit.
I can't either. But
Georgia's got an easy game tomorrow.
I can't drink.
Georgia's got an easy schedule all the way out to the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Well, there's only 3 games left. So
I'm not allowed to drink anymore.
What?
well, with her problems and stuff, but she probably can't drink that shit.
I drink anyway because fuck it.
I mean, that's right. That was my first train of thought, but no.
Hurts
I'm not
more?
doing that. No, I blacked out and it got bad. Like,
Oh my God, I cannot believe Mark, you making me lose all faith in you, buddy.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh my God, I'm
We know
losing
what's
faith
up.
in you. You-
Uh-huh.
How can you drink Pepsi? Oh my God, that is shit's like syrup.
You got common sense, bro. That's why.
That syrup is. I mean,
is
Pepsi.
the worst. I'd rather have RC Cola before Pepsi.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, Pepsi is too fucking sweet.
Oh,
I cannot
God.
drink that shit.
I don't drink any soda, really.
Fuckers have no idea what you're fucking talking about, all right? This is experience talking here.
Mike Hall, you're drinking fucking green tea.
there you go.
Oh, green tea's pretty good. I like green tea.
Oh, wait, hold on. What are you holding up there, Jamie?
What is your problem, Jamie? I didn't realize you were that Pepsi. Oh yeah, you're MPA. Never mind.
Jamie, is this what you were just holding
Yeah.
up?
If
My
I'm
son-in-law works for Pepsi. I actually got a case of them for free.
a Dr. Pepper or a Mountain Dew.
I'm not allowed
Never
Mountain
be
Dew. My
Pepsi.
mom would kill me if I drank Mountain Dew.
I drink Fanta
Never
Orange.
be
Shit.
Pepsi.
Here we go.
Coke.
My mom,
like to drink some
if she
Fanta or
sees you with Mountain Dew, she will be like, I'm taking that and I'm throwing that out. You're not allowed to have that. No.
Maybe
91
two.
Mustang. Don't forget the pizza.
Look at
Pepsi
it.
and pizza.
He's drinking a Mountain Dew because she would never take it from me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Rich. You can't be showing Pepsi on the screen. This is a family channel. Can't be showing that shit.
My daughter drinks Dr. Pepper. I like Dr.
Hey,
Pepper.
I
see,
like
I agree. Arnold Palmer's are fucking awesome.
what is it? The cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper is amazing.
I used to
Oh,
mix
no.
any kind of flavored soda with some like really, really cheap bottom shelf, like $2 like vodka and rum. I used to mix like all the bottom shelf.
I'm just talking cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper by itself. Diet or regular, doesn't matter.
I think I'm gonna get some bottom shelf stuff and try it again.
Oh
in,
no.
in this
Oh,
next
yeah.
country.
Here comes some of that ghetto stuff.
Now it's called Kirkland, but it's still not bottom shelf.
No, Sublime knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. I remember. I remember that shit.
So does Sam.
I love it.
See, I I only do one of those things, Mark. I only do the pizza. I do not do Pepsi, and I don't do 10 milliliters. So
Yes, there you go, 91. That's it right there, bro. Pizza, Pepsi, and 10 millimeter, bro. That is a solid, as Carmob would say, solid combination.
No, you guys are wrong.
I'm with Pinks on that shit.
10
I- I'm-
milliliters
when
great
you
for
find-
you, but just kick the Pepsi out of it. Get
Yeah,
some
man.
Coke. Get the
Yeah,
When you
real
find
stuff.
Get a
So-
Coke, man. 100% Coke all the way.
You guys freaking like Bill Cosby, man. You guys gotta have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
Pepsi Zero tastes good, actually.
No, it doesn't.
Well-
It tastes like Pepsi, so it can't taste good.
Look, there is nothing that's got the Pepsi name on it that tastes good.
Oh, have you ever had Pepsi Blue?
I've never had hell no. I don't even drink the Pepsi Black. Fuck the blue.
Pepsi Blue. I tried some of this like $2 bottle of overproofed rum, and it was like, I think it was in Indonesia, and they had Pepsi Blue, and I mixed it.
Why would you mix it? Rum's just good by itself.
No, this was Indonesia.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
right. That's Eddie Murphy, 91. I forgot about that.
Damn, Rich. Now I've never done that. I've never mixed beer and Jack together in the same
You
glass.
just drink the rum
That
by
is something I've never done.
in any
What's that?
country. It doesn't matter.
So
I like beer separately and I like Jack separately, but I've never
was-
poured both of them in the
it
same
was
glass.
called Jakarta. Jakarta be shitting me.
Yeah, you'd be
Oh.
shitting all right.
Well, yeah, you're gonna be shitting something.
Yeah.
It was like 120 proof, overproofed rum in Indonesia, and this Pepsi Blue stuff. And it was
I haven't had the Pepsi Blue, but I think I've had that rum.
it's like $2 in US dollar bottle of
Yeah.
rum.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Rich, I've never done that. I always want to try that.
What,
What's that?
rocket?
I will
What's that?
say,
Mixing
you
a
know,
beer and Jack?
you go to India, you can get some real good Old Monk for like really cheap, which is
No, I've had that.
You want to mix beer and Jack Daniels in the same glass and drink it? Sublime?
I'm not saying necessarily Jack Daniels, but I've seen in bars where they drop a shot into another drink of beer or a cup of beer and then shots the whole thing. Yeah.
I've
Flaming
done that
Dr. Pepper?
many times with different alcohols and different beers.
Yeah.
I'm a flaming Dr.
Not
Pepper.
necessarily Jack Daniels. I'm
151.
not a Jack Daniels fan.
They did
I'm
a-
gonna tell you my favorite drink at the bar, and it's only at the titty bar. But I like drinking the test tube between the boobies. I'm just gonna be I ain't no shame in my
No,
game.
you just like the boobies. You don't care about the drink.
That's the whole reason why I ordered the damn test, the test tube shot, because I'm close to the boob.
Oh my God, Mark, we can't be
I've had
friends
guys do
anymore.
that
If you're
to me
talking
before.
Jameson's and then Pepsi chasing it. The only thing you chase Jameson's with is more Jameson.
I've had guys do that test tube stuff to me. The with shots in the boobs and the shots in the belly and jello
Well, did-
shots. Oh yeah.
Well,
I was gonna say the belly shots.
did you enjoy it?
It wasn't bad.
There you go. Now you're talking.
But I was also like 20.
You say you were in your
Shit, I'm.
twenties,
Hey,
weren't
look, I'm fixing to be 53, and I still would like a boob shot with the test tube. I ain't got no problem with it.
I mean, my boobs haven't fallen too much.
You're still young, Jamie.
Yeah, you're still young.
I
Well,
work out. I like to think I work out enough to keep.
Hey,
my,
tell us that in about another 20 years.
I ain't
Jamie
gonna,
Yeah.
said-
I ain't
About
gonna-
another
I
20
got no
years.
bag in my bag.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna be alive 20 years.
In about another 20 years, tell us if your boobs hadn't failed that much.
I ain't gonna be alive in 20 years.
Oh, you'll be alive. Don't even talk like that. You'll be alive.
Now I'll be pooping my pants in the corner though.
That's
Well,
fine.
hell,
You'll be
that's. Hey, look,
Whoa.
look here. That's a natural thing when you get in your 50s. You can't avoid it.
Only 5 pounds of cheese.
You might not be able to, Salty, but
I was waiting on your Sublime to speak up and say something.
No,
My
I'm looking at
dad,
Victor's comment.
my dad is 56 years old.
God, I'm your
Yeah.
dad's. Damn, I'm almost as old as your dad.
he's only
Shit, I'm
5
fixing
years
to be
older than me.
53.
We could be friends.
I think
So,
Victor
what's
took
it-
time
what
out
was it
for his bad pizza talk he's talking
Just go
about.
ask my dad. What was it like raising Jamie?
Hey, I remember back in the day, I used to drink 7-7s all the time. 7-Up and single
yeah,
7. Oh hell
7.
yeah, hell
I
yeah.
used to, I
Actually
used to
finished
do-
off a bottle of 7 the other day.
God, I ain't had a
Ice
damn
Club.
77 in fucking years. Holy crap!
Oh no, I was drinking it straight, just 7.
God, it's been a long time since I had a 77. Fuck, man.
They're still pretty good. I prefer it with Sierra Mist though. It's actually tastes better.
I used to get caught drinking in high school a lot.
Man, I got caught the hard way. We used to have this old church right across the street from our junior high school. This wasn't even in high school. This back when junior high was still there. I was in 9th grade. I will never forget this shit. We used to have this old church, and right behind this old church, they had these old concrete, used to be like concrete picnic tables, and they had them fell over. Nobody ever sat on them anymore. So all of us football team guys, we would go across the street in the morning times, and we would slam a bunch of beers before we went into damn junior high school. Well, I slammed too many and went there and fucking passed out on the teacher's desk. And my dad came to school, picked me up, and whooped my ass all the way home. So.
Hey, Shell, Mad Dog 2020. We never had the Kool-Aid with it.
Or Four Loko.
Mad Dog 2020. That's like
Way
drinking that
after
shit's
my
like
time.
drinking that shit's like drinking a bottle of Thunderbird.
I used
Boy,
to
that shit
drink
will fuck you
Everclear.
up.
Oh my god, I used to drink Everclear when I was in middle school and high school.
Boone's Farm.
Boone's Farm. Oh my god, I ain't heard
I
that name
drank
before.
so much Boone's Farm when I was in the Army because it was cheap. I could get it on post.
The military
So little
special.
money. It was like a
Shit.
bottle.
I remember back in the old days, the Wild Turkey old days. Holy
Oh my
shit.
god, don't say wild turkey because that
I know.
If it's Thanksgiving time, you're gonna have to have some wild turkey with Granddad.
no, wild turkey is like crack to me.
Oh yeah, wild turkey
Oh, yeah.
with Granddad. And
There's some
don't forget to
stories.
invite your brothers Jim and Jack.
There's some stories with me and wild turkey. Wild turkey is my number one, my most favorite whiskey ever.
Really, wild turkey.
Really?
Favorite?
Wild turkey 101. Yep.
And that's some of the worst. Not the worst. That's some not.
That's
great.
some rot gut shit. I'm just going to say it. That's a rot gut shit.
I'll drink it.
I
but-
can drink that by the handle and it's bad.
Oh yeah, I can too because it's not that great.
Oh my god. There's some stories of me and wild turkey in the desert and laying face down in my Jeep with the sun beating down. It's like 105 degrees.
Oh God, I hate those days. Loved them and hated them all at the same time.
Oh my god, I was in the dorm room in the military barracks and we were drinking wild turkey and then this one boy went and pissed on my door.
So many nights of drinking crap like wild turkey or otherwise worse,
The military barracks life is so
and
funny.
swearing off alcohol for life that next day, and then 2 days later, or not even a day later, drinking again.
I've never had a hangover from wild turkey.
You
Ever.
are so lucky. I've had so many.
God, I've had so many hangovers from that shit. Holy
I don't even
fuck.
get them. I don't really get hangovers anymore. I get headaches at the most, and it's usually like a sinus headache.
I wonder what wild turkey and Xanax would be like.
I don't know, but I won't try.
Sleepy time.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, how many of you guys remember Canadian Mist?
Oh, I used to drink the hell out of that.
Man,
Or
we used
Yukon Jack.
to get mystified like a motherfucker back in the day.
Mystified, Yukon Jack.
What's up, MJI? What's going on, buddy?
Salty, is that the same thing as Canadian Club, CC?
Basically the same thing, yeah.
Okay, that's what I
I
thought.
grew up drinking Jack Daniels, and when I was in the Army, I can remember many a night walking up and down the lanai outside of my barracks room with a fifth of Jack Daniels in my hand, just drinking it by myself.
Oh, I've drank a shit ton of Jack Daniels, buddy. Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
I used to
okay.
down. Me and my roommates used to down for a while there. We downed about me and two roommates would down a fifth of Jack Daniels a night.
Jack Daniels and damn Jim
The next
Beam, buddy.
morning.
We used to drink the shit out of both of those son bitches.
No, I can
Oh,
only handle wild turkey. That's my favorite. Or Jameson.
And Crown Royal.
Oh God, man. I've never met a Crown Royal I didn't like.
Oh.
I like them all.
Crown Royal. Peach Crown Royal is probably one of the best for
I've
flavor.
never tried the peach. I've heard
Oh.
Car Mob and I've heard
Have
RJ
to
talk
try the
about it.
peach.
I've never tried it.
The apple's
No, I-
great, but the peach blows it away.
I've tried the apple. Now I do like the apple.
Well, if you like the apple, you would really like if you like peaches, you would.
Oh,
like,
I do. I do. I live in the peach state. I love peach.
You would love the peach, and it's hard to find sometimes. You can't get it. It's usually sold out.
Was
Now
that
that I know,
that had that bottle, and was it peach at Ford Takeover or
It
the
was
apple?
peach and apple,
Oh,
and then
okay.
another bottle of peach. Trust me, I know. I drink most of it.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
now that I know she's asleep, there's a certain girl that I promised that would never see me drinking again
Oh,
because I had scared the living crap out of her.
Shit, I ain't never gonna tell nobody that because I'd break that damn promise because I drink. I enjoy drinking beer, but I only drink craft beer, so I don't drink that stuff.
Matt knows who I'm talking about.
rye whiskey. I love rye whiskey.
But
Oh, what am I burning tonight? Apple gelato.
Oh,
I'll just have to keep my phone away from me when
Apple
if I
gelato.
want to drink.
Just did some about 30 seconds ago.
That's
Well,
the-
I'm fixing to do something that y'all ain't used to. I'm fixing to get off of this live stream.
well, you
Oh,
knew
we hit the hour mark, didn't we?
Well, I ain't got a whole lot to do tomorrow, but I got
Yeah, I
some
gotta-
material. I got some material I gotta go buy and take down, drop off at the house.
I gotta go fly tomorrow, so I gotta.
Oh,
I'll be
fuck
on.
you.
I'll be on tomorrow night, or wait, maybe tomorrow morning.
Have some Jamesons before you fly.
No, I'm gonna take Xanax before I fly.
No.
Stems no see. Acapulco Gold is
Coffee soda.
Acapulco Gold. The best.
I might, you know what? She's asleep. I might take some JMO at the lounge in the airport.
Hey, why not?
Maybe.
Just a little. You don't have to have a lot. Just
Nah.
either straight up or on ice.
Now, if they have wild turkey, it's game on. I'm gonna be.
Everybody
I'm gonna
has
show
wild
up.
turkey.
I'm gonna show up in that country, and I'm gonna be tore up from the floor up.
Yeah, I hear that shit. Well, I'm
I
gonna be. I'm. Y'all can be tore up the rest of the night. I'm finna tear out. Y'all have a
I
good night.
didn't have to drive when I got to where I was going. If I was having to get a cab or something like that, drink.
All right,
Oh, I
guys.
ain't
Y'all have a
driving.
good night. Everybody in the
I ain't
chat. We'll talk to y'all next time. Y'all have
I'm
good.
not
Really
driving.
salty.
Later, guys
I'm not driving.
and gals.
I'm
You're
not
not
driving.
driving?
I'm getting picked up.
Then that's when I drink. If I'm getting picked up in a cab, I drink the entire flight.
The consulate's supposed to pick us up, but I highly doubt that. I'm supposed to be meeting somebody there, but I highly doubt that. It's gonna get pretty crappy, I'm pretty sure. It's gonna be bad planning.
How long are you gone for this time?
I'll put it to you this way, I'll be back right before Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Bad enough. Only November what? 11th.
In Texas. I'll be back.
Yeah, I used to my travels. I used to be gone for 2 weeks to a month.
Cause I told Sam, and Sam's like, "What the fuck, man?"
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Her parents are gonna like watch all my vehicles in Texas. That's the thing. It's gonna be
Oh.
All right. Well, I'm probably gonna kill it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
probably go cash.
I'm gonna dip out of here, and I'll probably see some of y'all tomorrow. Maybe depends on what happens.
Be around if I'm not upstairs doing work in my garage.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming on, Jamie. Take care.
See ya.
Thanks. Good
Zach,
talking,
see you
Joe.
later, bud.
Yep.
All right. Later, guys. Yeah, all everybody in the chat, 91, Rich, all you guys, Victor. Y'all have a good one. Sure. I don't have to work Sunday, so yeah. Well, Saturdays. I'm sure somebody will go live tomorrow. Somebody doesn't. I probably will. All right, you guys all have a good one. And as we always like to part ways, Google. Have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.